probably. Alright.
Definitely.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another session.
Ooh.
Of
No!
Annihilation.
Alright, we got the Tomb of Annihilation. Woo!
Last time on Tomb of Annihilation, you all went exploring further down inside of the tomb, opting to split up a little bit because time was getting a bit short. Jordan and Bruno headed toward the water room, handling the waves of water fairly well. On the other side, Kyan, Alabawat, Azel, and Valindra went and handled two rooms. The first, they went over and there was a board statue of sorts behind several curtains, which caused people to try and run toward the boar as fast as possible to put their head inside of its jaws. After an attempt to destroy the boar statue, Azel ended up being pasted. Not the copy paste either kind of version. And the party then reconvened, as it turned out that Bruno and Jordan were not safe either from tribulation, having triggered some kind of trap. They ended up returning after taking a death veil, and returned over to where everybody was at Kubazan's sarcophagus. After a large amount of plays and acting, eventually the party was able to retrieve Kubazan's spirit, full of strength and muscle, raging within their very essence and soul. They offered you immense power, and that is where you all are now, having successfully retrieved Kubazan, having looked through this jackal head and seeing somebody get eaten by locusts. You are now here, back in the tomb, with 2.5 hours remaining. Valindra is short resting.
That's all. Surely she has some lich bullshit, right? Come on.
They got about they got really beat up from that encounter.
I mean, all I'm hearing is that this is probably the weakest she'll ever be, right?
Let's not. Actually.
what you did. Consider.
I'll go and head up where the monkey is.
Can we? If she is resting, is it? How much did I get beat up? Because I'm pretty sure I took like a shit ton of damage.
Where are you?
She's down here, like she was by Mirage when Mirage was there.
Oh, I see them. Yeah, this is how much damage you took, Saga. You took quite a beating also.
If she's short resting, I kind of want to join her. If that's okay, because I genuinely have no way of recovering health.
Wow, that is a lot of low health bars.
Yeah, no, I
mean,
literally got absolutely wrecked.
It might be like
quote low.
It might be like maybe I should be using my capstone to just pull out a bunch of cure wounds spells.
I don't know, but if I'm gonna spend all of my ki if I want to recover, and I already was like I already had the health potion effect once, so it's not gonna work again.
We still got monkey on our
Monkey.
I'm just saying that if she was resting with the monkey shouldn't be here.
Monkey.
Like, I do think being at high health is important in this place, especially with a bunch of us having death fails that are unremovable.
Yeah, I still have 2, so.
I think I will activate my Elder Champion form.
Right.
How many times do you do that per long rest?
You can
It's
expend a
once.
5th level spell slot.
But I can expend a 5th level spell slot to do it again after the first time.
Okay, and how many of those do you have left right now?
2. I have not used either.
Alright, yeah, so I guess let's try to save those.
Oh, I can
Alright.
actually change my size. That's weird.
Like,
What?
your token size manually?
Yeah, there's a option for set side size. When I was trying to
Oh.
change which side I'm on.
Huh. I mean, that saved me a lot of
What
effort
does
if people
your-
could do it themselves.
What is the thing that you can do?
This is my Elder Champion form, my capstone. I can cast spells without using spell slots in this form. So I was planning on just using a bunch of Cure Wounds on you.
Okay.
Yeah, I would split them between Saga, Bruno, and then once they're healthy enough, I guess you can give me some.
Oh, that's a shit roll. I will be doing 9 of these, and for my last free spell, I will be casting Aura of Vitality.
Wow, look at this guy.
You're so vital.
Wait. What if you started with Aura Vitality, then cast 8 of them, and then cast another Aura Vitality?
I can't cast 2 different leveled spells at the same turn, so I would be giving up a Cure Wounds.
Yeah. So you cast Aura Vitality, then you cast 8 Cure Wounds, then you cast another Aura Vitality. That's 10 spells total.
Okay, I think that's actually worthwhile.
Because 8 uses of Aura Vitality is how much healing?
2d6 times 8.
That's definitely a lot more than 1 use of Cure Wounds. For sure.
How many Cure Wounds am I at?
Would you like to
1, 2,
restart
3,
this
4,
then?
5.
Are you changing that
Yeah.
process?
Yes,
Okay.
I would like to.
Well, if the process is changing, I don't think we need to reroll, do we?
It'd be
We
simpler.
already have 5. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so we're just
Because-
gonna do this.
Yeah, starting over. Or vitality.
Alright, and so.
And so
that's
you're
the
gonna
first-
keep using that bonus action to regain at the same. So action cure wounds and then bonus action or vitality.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Could you add a
like
2d?
portal.
I'm just going to total up your healing. We're going to ignore how it technically doesn't overcap because it.
Do you want me
Take
to add
everything out
2d6 to the Cure Wounds formula?
Exactly. That would just be the simplest way of doing it instead of like we don't need people to start manually taking stuff.
Okay.
It would just take forever.
Okay, so.
I'll start tallying things up.
Okay. This is 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And then recast Aura Vitality at the end, so which gives me another 20d6 of healing.
For a grand total of 368 healing to split.
Those will first be going to Saga and Bruno, naturally.
Okay, how much do you have to heal, Bruno?
I think Nick's in the bathroom.
Nick is dead.
Okay.
Luckily, we can see it.
155.
Okay, I need to heal for 151, so this would literally be almost split.
Right, which leaves about 60 for Allah.
Yes.
So 155, 151. Is that what it was?
Yeah, 155
So I
and
can
151, so that's like
62.
yeah, that's okay, right?
Yep, there we go.
Right.
That's the math.
But those
Healing.
two are now at full health.
That's good.
Healing me
'cause-
62 puts me at more than both of their max healths, and I'm both at half health.
368 healing. Hey, that's pretty good.
Right. And that's all that healing was done over 1 minute and 54 seconds.
What does it look like as you enter this healing nova, basically?
Let's just go with the old like rainbow light shining on them coming from me. Because like they're just like their wounds are mending.
Let's go, the power of gay pride.
About the
Um.
miracle of healing.
About
God.
True. True.
the miracle of healing.
It probably goes without saying also, because Jordan, you had mentioned it before anyway, the lender cannot benefit from any of this healing anyway, even if they were to partake.
Yeah, because Lich, because she's an evil bitch.
Sure.
Right. So, were we going to be trying here, or were we going back to the water room?
I think water room, since I mean we know how to get through it, and all of them have been mended, so we should be able to get through that.
Yeah, like,
With
you
relative
shouldn't
ease.
need me to get through there anymore. And since they've already been mended, we don't need to spend time mending.
Yeah, we just have to go like one
Well,
at a time.
we can all go up there and see what's over here.
Yeah, like, we should definitely stick together from now on. Although, like, not, like, super close to each other, like, especially if we decide to go in here. Because, like, we have a theory that, like, if someone was far enough behind when the fucking thing does its bullshit, they could, like, activate it again and return us. Although I did have an idea about that, but fucking, Crystal's magic Walmart is fucking down, so I can't check how much it costs.
Rip.
Like, you don't know how much a bag of tricks costs, do you?
I think it's 400.
That sounds about right to me.
I can open up
350. 350 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Feel free to move yourself past the water room at your leisure, since that is, in fact, like, you find no trouble anymore with the process of getting through. It takes a little while, but not that long, especially if you're just passing the weapons along.
Yeah, like, we were setting them down, and I don't think that there's, like, any actual current moving the weapons, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not hard to move them to us. We have enough people with, like, mage hand and shit.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, we were setting the weapons down on the ground in the water. Like, there's no current moving them, right?
No, there's no current moving them. It's trivial, especially with Kion's mage hand, yeah, to be able to just move things along and kind of train people. Like, just essentially create, like, a little fairy. Choo-choo.
Gotta make sure my immersion is right.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Welcome
Right,
back.
well, you're at
Welcome
full
back.
health now.
Hold on, my immersion means I have to
I'm at
right
full
click.
health.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
used
can
my
watch.
capstone to become a Nimbus of Healing.
Oh, I was already at full health, but
No, you.
No,
No,
you
you
were
weren't.
missing a bunch from the Kubazan punches.
You were
Yeah.
at
Wow.
70 HP, something like that.
74.
yeah, you're right.
Well,
Jordan healed for 368 HP amongst everybody.
How did I get over here? Wasn't I over there with Joran?
we came back, remember?
I do not remember.
You went to Kupazan's room after you both got trapped in whatever it was you got trapped by.
Oh yeah.
And then we succeeded finally, and then we moved out out of the room, and that was where the session ended.
Oh, I do want to go with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're full
We're all
squatting.
going. Yeah.
We are? Okay.
Right.
And by the time we finish up whatever Harry should be able to short rest to tune.
How intelligent is this?
Not very.
What?
I mean, can you command it to open the door? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Like, maybe we could do that and see.
Yeah, I can have him open the door.
Is Saga coming?
Yeah, sorry.
I would like to have the shield guardian open the door.
Alright.
When he goes to open the door, I'm gonna get ready to give people leadership dice on saving throws.
Are you able to move while you're doing that?
It's like an action, so like, I would assume.
What I mean is like,
that-
what prevents you from just always being in that mode?
Theoretically, nothing, but
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
I don't like being like I'm always in that mode.
Give me just one moment, please.
I feel like for a lot of
Oh.
things it wouldn't make sense, but for that kind of character, I feel like it does.
It totally would.
Oh,
You just
Aqua,
don't
do
like it.
you do remember that I am pretty much always under freedom of movement, like I said before.
Yes. One thing to keep in mind, after you no longer had Obalaka, your medallion returned back to its normal self.
Yeah, I know. I
Okay.
re-
So it is
adjusted
1 minute
it.
instead of 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many more uses of the medallion do you have?
Well, all of them because I reattuned.
It doesn't
how that
restore
works?
its charges. No, it doesn't
Huh?
restore its charges. It regains at dawn, and since dawn hasn't arrived, any charges expended haven't returned.
I only used one done because I only used it when I had the charges. I've been saving it. So I have two.
Oh, okay.
Alright, just give me one moment, I'm almost done.
Now, the reason I don't stay in it forever, Mark, is because then it's like, even if we get surprised by something, I can still theoretically give out dice, which just feels weird, but I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. It feels like your character would always be in that stance. Like
Yeah.
that feels like what
Aqua
your character
is
would
that a
do.
thing that I can always have active, just the preparing to give out leadership dice. The creatures within 60 feet of me on saving throws and the like.
I said I was gonna be under sea invisibility and freedom of
Yeah,
movement.
we know your monk bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining it again because I don't want to be caught again. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find a way.
Yeah, I know, but you know, just to be safe.
Sorry, something gets throwing me off. I'm almost done. Give me a second.
It's alright.
He's just ignoring Jake. He doesn't answer his question.
That's alright.
No, it's not.
Jake's used to it.
Okay.
Unironically.
True.
The shield guardian opens up the door. Does it have any way of describing what it sees inside, or are you going to look in?
I'll look in from around the corner while it's opening it.
All right,
Yeah,
you
likewise,
look in.
actually.
What?
You see a shield guardian facing at that door that's over on the other side. It seems to be wooden.
This is one of the plaque things, I think, isn't it? Slake your shadow.
So wait, if my shield guardian moves, does it move? God damn it.
It's like your shadow at the font, I think, right?
Yeah, like that's definitely like a font, I'm pretty sure.
That does sound like a font.
And
yeah.
this does sound like a shadow, like a copy.
How
Yeah.
can we be sure that this isn't the shadow? And
So
this
if
is
I
the
peek
real
my
one?
head around the corner, do I see like a rabbit head on the other side? over here?
No, you peek in and you see the back of the shield guardian. It is currently facing toward that door.
I mean, like, you can't see through the legs.
As in, they are seeing the back of this shield guardian right here. Oh, whoops. I accidentally hit the back button. Yeah, they are seeing the back of that shield guardian that's in the room.
It might be like one of those, like, mirror puzzles, like where it copies you and you gotta get the copy to do something.
It's like Baba is you.
Basically.
Well,
Right?
Slick your
I need to
shadow
use a
at the
Baba as you
font.
kind of puzzle one day.
Oh no.
Like your shadow at the font makes it seem like we should close the door when the mirror is over the fountain.
Oh, I guess I
I
didn't
thought-
describe what this room looks like inside, huh? Excuse me.
That might help.
That would help. That is my fault. Give me a moment.
No worries.
This is an instance where the new map isn't as clear as the original, but just barely not. Inside of this room here, here's what you see. What? Inside the center of this room is a stone cauldron filled with a steaming green liquid. It is too opaque to be able to see what lies inside of it. The shield guardian that is right here appears to be darker in complexion than the one that is in front of you on your side. You are currently looking at its back, and as noted, when your shield guardian took a step backward, this shield guardian also took a step backward.
Well, I guess, like, I imagine, like, the idea is we have the Shadow Shield Guardian, like, start drinking. I mean, maybe not drinking, because I don't think it can drink, but it's probably, like, the only thing that can safely interact with whatever's in the cauldron, you know?
Presumably.
And I imagine there's something inside the cauldron, just like the Harry Potter Horcrux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess just try that. See if you can get them to mime some drinking actions.
Okay. I don't know if it can drink though, but I guess I'll try.
I mean, it's a shadow, so it's not actually the creature,
Yeah.
right? Like,
So I guess I'll have the Shield Guardian attempt to like mimic drinking forward in the spot that it's like in the direction it's facing.
All right, so like the Shield Guardian is like standing right here and pretending to drink in front of it.
Yeah. So if they're mirrored, moving and like leaning down to drink from the fountain, so that this one would lean down to drink from.
This one leans down to drink in front of it, but there is nothing to drink in front of it.
Oh,
Nick,
are they not? They're not opposite.
No, you're looking at the back of the Shield Guardian. So your guardian, your guardian. I mean, you could also just back up to here, right?
Yeah.
And then
so my
if you
guardian will back up.
I mean,
Okay, and then I'll do
did
that.
it go through the cauldron when it did that?
Yes.
Okay.
Like phase through it, or anyway, I guess the Shield Guardian will attempt to drink then.
All right. You drink, and you see that it drinks rather. It drinks from this stone font that is here, and you notice that some of the green liquid seems to enter into the shadowy Shield Guardian and disappear from the pool. As you note that, you're just peeking around the corner, Bruno, right?
Yeah.
You see that the Shield Guardian that is there poofs and dissipates into a little shadow. And then you can't quite see it from this angle.
I will move out from around the corner.
Okay. You kind of see it right there. You notice that its back is turned now, facing this wall over here.
It's Blair Witching.
That's fine.
I mean, if there's no shadow of you, then we just need to keep moving our Shield Guardian until it gets to the right spot, right?
Yeah. Well, but like, if it's okay, yeah. So then, if the Shield Guardian moves forward, does the shadow still move?
It attempts to move forward, but it cannot.
Oh, 'cause it's right.
This really is Baba is you.
Okay. What if it moves down here?
Give me a moment.
That would also be into the wall.
Yeah. Like, if you're doing back and forth, like right here, I think you could get movement, even though you're not actually moving, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
So
I think you have it go here and then just have it move back. This moves up as a result, and then it just tries to like reach towards the wall and drink.
Bruno closer so I can get like a better view in the room. Okay. So move it. What do you mean move? Like move it? Which direction?
Like you went this way. If you just went back the way you came, then it would try to move into the wall, and it couldn't, and then it would move up here.
Question:
If you have give me a moment. Check this.
If you have it turned, does it turn? Does the shadow turn?
I will then move.
Wait,
it doesn't need. Yeah. Does it need to move at this point? It just needs to turn, right?
Yeah. Does it turn?
Right. Yeah. Can I have my Shield Guardian do like a 360 to turn around?
Okay.
Or,
180.
180.
Alright, your Shield Guardian turns around and does a 180, as does the one that's over here. And as this Shield Guardian in the room turns around, Bruno, you look at it, and it is an absolutely terrifying visage on its face, where there should be simply a metallic helmet.
My sword is not working. Hold up, let me reconnect.
He's dodging the trap.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what happened.
Right, have you returned?
Yeah, sorry, I can hear now.
Okay, so as the Shield Guardian here in this room, the shadowy one, turns itself around, something terrible begins to happen. Its face is not a helmet, as you might have expected, but rather an absolutely horrible visage of maggots falling down and centipedes that eat and cannibalize upon each other, producing what vaguely seems to be the face of a silent scream. It hurts to the very core as you feel your soul incurring some type of primal existential fear. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my. Okay.
You've got my aura.
And my axe.
And theoretically 4d4.
We're not blessed anymore, right? Your bless wore off a while ago, I think, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless only lasts for a minute.
Yep.
And my
I do have-
healing though lasted almost 2 minutes.
Well, let me. Does the Rub the Archmage give saving on all saving throws, or is it just
No, magical.
Is this magical, Aqua?
It sounds like that one fear spell, so it theoretically could be.
This is supernatural.
Okay.
Okay, so no advantage.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, why not? I got 4 extra d4s that are free. Here you go, bro. 14 more.
Alright.
Oops, I'm in the wrong version.
It's actually a level 20 sorcery. You failed, sorry. You fucked.
I failed on a 43.
Yeah, this
mean,
Guardian is a level
50,
20
sorry.
sorcerer.
He was saying that
Yeah.
he's using it was using supreme meta magic to make your saving throw fail.
Yeah.
You recompose yourself and feel that you have managed to hold yourself together.
Oh
So
wait,
you have
was that
still...
a frighten effect?
It was not.
Okay, because my aura provides immunity to frighten.
And you find yourself having lost a sizable little chunk of HP.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Yes,
Was
I
that is that not psychic damage?
No.
Okay.
It's
I
true
believe
damage.
I lost exactly half my HP.
Suspicious.
Okay.
You are
Don't look
still...
at Just don't look at it.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I'll look away.
Aqua, after
Mhm.
that happens, can I, instead of having someone look at it, can I use, actually, I was thinking about using Mage Hand to try and, like, feel for it, but that might not
Oh,
actually
I
work
mean,
either.
I could cast Arcane Eye,
But you'd still be looking at it.
even though it's not
It-
through
I
an
thought-
eye.
I don't know. Is the idea that we're trying to look into the cauldron right now, ahead of time?
I mean, theoretically, we don't need to look in as long as
Yeah,
we can
we
figure
don't
out-
need vision. We just need to be able to figure out which way it's looking.
Okay. Yeah,
True.
I'll stop looking, I guess, then I'll move back around the corner.
Likewise, I'm not gonna look into the room at the moment.
Right, I will cover what that is. Presumably, having figured out the mechanics, I'll show where the Shield Guardian is if nobody's looking in. So you have some semblance of an idea of where it might be.
I mean,
Okay.
I can't imagine the Shield
mean-
Guardian is quiet when it moves, so if
It
we're
is a
moving in,
shadow.
we should. Oh, that's fair.
I mean, what if we just looked at the floor, the feet, not the face?
Well, so what I'm worried about is the more it drinks, the more body parts will eventually be changed.
That's fair.
And so
Yeah,
that's why I was
the
worried about
higher
also
the
using
DC
Mage
will
Hand.
get.
I was also worried about using Mage Hand for that reason, because if you feel the, its chest and its chest is maggot, then you might have to make the wisdom saving throw,
Yeah. I'm not sure.
just
Anyway,
healed that
I'll
bunny, too.
have the Shield Guardian attempt to drink. Or I
It
guess
is
it needs.
facing the right way right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. If it's not close enough, then I'll move it forward a little more by moving this way. I think it was. Just slightly to make sure it's in range to drink or to attempt to drink.
Alright. The Shield Guardian goes for the guzzle. Miming the action of drinking down. Nobody is inside the room to see what happens.
Yeah.
So I'm just leaving that in its current position until it can be verified where it currently is.
Yeah.
You've got blind sight, right?
I was about to say, yeah, maybe Kion could determine where it is if I have my Shield Guardian move around.
Yeah,
I
sure.
could try with Tremor Sense.
That's
That
true.
It's
would,
a
yeah,
shadow,
that's
it's not
also,
gonna
that's
make a
also an option.
It's
yeah.
not gonna make a tremor if it's a shadow, so.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, Aqua, I'll stand in front of the door facing, away from it, and I'll just try and sense where it is.
Yeah, I'll just have the
Right.
shadow, I guess, walk back and forth
Right.
and around to
You-
try and figure where it is.
without looking into the room and trying to feel around, you feel no tremors with your tremor sense or with your blind sight.
Oh.
It's almost, in some respects, if you had to make a guess about it based on its nature and how it's been acting, it's not real, per se. Much closer to an illusion than anything else.
A fear illusion, like that one spell.
Yeah.
Weird.
And affecting psychic immunity and frightened immunity didn't do shit. That's so annoying.
Does anybody have a higher wisdom save than I do?
What's
I think
your wisdom?
mine is worse than yours.
Mine would be my wisdom save is a minimum of 16. My minimum save is 23.
Yeah, it's better than mine.
I mean, technically speaking, Rose can just auto pass it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We still take
I-
damage even on success though, so we don't want to take the wisdom save.
Right.
Yeah,
Nice.
24
I do have
minimum.
I do have advantage on all wisdom saves, but my bonus is not as high as yours, City or Capstone.
Yeah.
I think we shouldn't be
Yeah,
thinking
I agree.
along this line.
Well, no, it's
Yeah,
mostly
maybe
just
not.
who should be doing the investigation based on.
Can you use your mage hands without looking?
That's what I was going to try next. Just like I said, I had the same worries earlier. Is that if the body parts continue to change, that more and more of it will be kind of
So the people
nasty.
that still are available to be healed with the healer feat are Kyon, Jorn, and the Shield Guardian. So if anything, it should be one of you two, presumably, to do it, because at least we still have decent amount of healing available for you, because I can't heal myself with healer, and I don't really want to burn spell slots, although I do have the, what's the feature called? The magic, what is it? The what thing is it that lets you create like a wand or something like that with a spell, infuse item? Yeah. I do have an infused item with Cure Wounds, but...
Oh, a spell storing item?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Does that get boosted by the chalice?
Yes.
Okay.
Aqua, I will try and see if I can. Can't find it with Mage Hand. I doubt it'll work, but it doesn't hurt to try.
Right. You go ahead and investigate with your mage hand, careful not to turn around or look inside of the actual room itself. But despite a thorough exploration, the only things that seem actually real inside of here are the cauldron and the door over on the other side.
How do you find a shadow illusion without looking for it?
Theoretically, do you need to?
I mean,
Can the
we
mage
theoretically could.
hand figure out how much water or whatever's in the pot is in the pot? And then we could just have the friggin' Shield Guardian try every direction.
Potentially enough
that
trial and error
okay,
would
so
work.
the question though is how long that will take, because it depends on how many possibilities there are, right? We only have 2.5 hours.
I mean, think of it like this. Let's say it's here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible locations. There's only 32 possible permutations here. How long does that actually take?
True, but if there's more than one sequence left that it needs to drink from, how do we determine if it's actually succeeded or not?
Mage just does it for an action, 6 seconds, and then moves on.
No, but I mean, if it needs to drink 2 more times, how do we determine whether or not it's drunk one of those 2 times?
Well, presumably the liquid in the pot has been going down. That's how we're telling.
Can Kyon feel how much liquid is with his mage hands?
They feel about, but the liquid seems just as immaterial as everything else. Only the cauldron itself is real.
Yeah. Why don't we
So
just
the
dump it
illusion
over?
is drinking an illusion.
We might have to just suffer the saves and
No,
try
I don't
and
think
do it
we
as quick
do.
as possible.
Well, okay, so let's think. When it drank facing this way,
Oh, I can't dragon. Hold up.
Oh, when it drank facing this way,
it got pushed.
It ended up in this way.
Correct.
So it rotated like so.
Rotated and then moved forward. So that would mean it's
theoretically,
facing
this is facing the wall right now. which means theoretically it's safe to look in.
Probably.
No, we've heard no noise at all from the room this entire time.
You've heard no noise the entire time, before or after the last incident of it drinking.
If only we had like a familiar.
I would peek, but in case this does do max health like damage, like it did half of Nick's hit point maximum,
yeah,
that's mildly scary for me.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I do have this still active. It's been kind of sitting there because I have not cast any other concentration spells, and it has not been involved in combat or anything.
So what if we have your illusion try to drink from it?
I
That
don't
would be
think
really funny, but that would probably not work.
Yeah,
I
don't
would
think
try it still. Like, you don't lose anything for trying it.
we don't know if we don't lose anything for trying
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Okay.
This is Withers might have a trick up his sleeve. Like we.
Okay, I hate to say it, but I feel like I can just go in there and solve all problems here. At what cost I don't know, but at this point, like, I don't even give a fuck. Let's just do it.
Okay, no, stop.
You're not living
no.
up to Obalaka's example here.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
I wanted to be safe, but like,
there was.
Okay, there's one thing. I could summon my elemental and just make it go in there.
Can it communicate with you?
Yes.
Yeah, they speak like Terran.
We don't need to go in there. We just need to be peeking in the door.
I'm fine with doing that.
Listen. There's a door on the other side of the room. Have we checked that out yet?
No.
No, but I don't think going into the room when the pot is still full of goo is a good idea. I think we're probably supposed to, chug the whole damn thing.
Right. And then do you think Arcane Eye would mess with or would still proc that save?
I don't know, but if it does,
I would.
so would your illusion because it's the same thing. You can see and hear through it. So I don't know.
I know. What do you guys want to try?
I think peek because if we're right about it turning and then facing the wall, you might be okay to peek.
What you mean, like just peek around the corner, not into the room?
Yeah, just look.
Could we have a Rocky peek around the corner?
True.
Yes.
Can we have Rocky peek around the corner?
I can summon him for an hour. So if I summon him now, he will leave.
Wait,
we're not planning on staying here for the full 2.5 hours.
If I recall correctly, you had already summoned Rocky outside of the tomb. In which case, the charge has already been expended.
Aqua, we said that we were gonna take a rest before we go into the tomb,
but we didn't.
So that I have the charge back.
But we didn't. We wanted.
A long rest is not taken before entering the tomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lindra was too impatient.
We didn't end up taking it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we never took that
Yeah,
rest.
we didn't take it.
I have him as available because I thought we did. Hold on.
I have an idea, but I don't know. These kind of things are weird. Like, if we could shine light in there, we might be able to safely look around in there. Like, if it just fades because it's a shadow.
Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, Akko, what happens if we shine a light on the shield golem to see? Can we see its shadow?
Which shadow? Like
the real golem. Let's say I shine a light from this direction. Can I see a shadow of the golem on this wall?
Yeah, you use the light cantrip and you see the real golem shadow on the real wall. Yes.
Okay. Does it do anything weird if the golem moves?
The golem goes ahead and wiggles about forward and backward, and nothing out of the ordinary seems to happen.
Yeah, like not necessarily trying to move in such a way that the golem inside moves, but just like it seems just like a normal shadow.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe that could give us a hint on what's going on inside.
I mean, shadows don't typically cast shadows.
Well, no, I wasn't sure if we could get an idea of what this shadow looked like based on this shadow, you know?
Oh.
I mean, we could just theory craft. Like, theoretically, what if we let's assume that we're right and it rotated and ran into this wall, and if we're looking at its back, we're fine. That means we could set ourselves up in a way where we can only see like this square of the room, and just
Would
have
you
the
like me-
shield column walk in a
Would
way
you-
that would go like so.
Here, you may manipulate this golem if you'd like, as like for like any kind of consideration that you may be having. Let me provide it for everybody for now. There you go. Everybody has access to this pink golem.
Because like theoretically, if it's in this bottom corner and we can safely look at its back, the best way to prove that would be right is it's facing this way, and we just back it up without turning the golem ever, and just have it end up in this square here. Then we don't need to actually look into the room and be wrong, because it'll be facing the right way once it gets here if we're right.
We don't guarantee it's currently looking at that wall, though, do we?
We don't, but I feel like we still learn a lot if we walk in a way that only moves these 3 tiles and then up here.
But that's again
Okay.
assuming it's down there.
That also
And also
But
assume
we
that its body is not
But
further
it,
changed.
okay, but let's
and
assume
also assumes that there's only 1 drink left that it has to take, because if we don't, we have to look into confirm.
that's
Not
just
necessarily.
no. We just need to get it to drink another time, because if it does successfully drink, we can probably safely say that it rotates clockwise and hits the wall once it takes a drink. And I'm saying if we can only see this one and we have it moving away where it goes 2 left, 1 up, if it's here it would pop up, yes. But if it's in any like other spot, like it's not really gonna fuck us over, yeah? Like it only is bad if it's on the bottom.
Mm.
Because if it's up top and it goes 2 left, 1 up, it's just bonk wall.
Right.
I mean, we don't know which way it's currently facing is the thing, so we don't know which way it moves when we
Well,
move
we gotta-
ours.
Well, no, if ours that's why I'm saying we assume that ours is backing up. Like I don't know. The point is we're just going around in circles here. I feel like we gotta just have a theory and commit to it. I will peek into the room if you guys are not confident enough in my own theory.
If you're confident in it, just tell me the direction to move the golem in, because I'm having trouble keeping track of. I'm tired and I cannot think of the way that it's going to move in order to move properly.
So right now, assuming it's looking at this wall, it would need to back up twice and then go.
I don't know if it can back up twice, because that
That's
would
the
put
problem.
my golem into the room.
Well, then just
Actually,
if it's
yeah,
facing this way, then just turn it to the left and then have it walk forwards. Turn it to the left and then drink, right?
we should do it. Yeah, that's good actually. We should probably. I was thinking maybe we should just go back to this spot, but it's probably a better idea to go like around and
There you go.
drink from.
I'm just providing the golem some space by moving y'all around.
Sure.
Jordan, I'm assuming you're actually in range. I'm just making it easier.
Like I was
Yeah,
just
we can try
giving
that.
it this
The
room to
golem
move into
needs
this
to
spot if need
move,
be.
So this is it.
So
up
it
this
just
way or
needs
is it down?
to-
I can't really tell.
it needs to just
think
turn.
properly.
I'll
Yeah,
remove
so
the
turn. If
And-
it turns left, turns left. Oh, it's gone.
Okay, sorry. Which direction does it need to go?
If it okay, so we think it's here.
Yeah.
Turns left, moves. Turns left, drinks.
So then it needs to go down.
Did it turn already?
Well, it doesn't really matter. It can move laterally, but no, it hasn't turned.
So just to make sure I understood correctly, it turned left, then moved forward, and then turned left once more.
That's what
You know
I was
I'm
saying.
gonna let somebody else answer that because I'm not sure anymore.
Okay.
Yes, I think turn left, move forward, turn left. Try that. That's what I think.
So it ends up. Yeah. So it ends up.
Yeah. So if our theory is correct, then it would be like this.
If the theory is correct, it's also like facing directly at the door right now, so it's dangerous to look in.
Which
Yes.
is fine. We just won't look in.
And then what we can do is move forward twice and 180, and then see if it's like see how it looks like when we look in.
Yeah, that's an option. But like
Yeah.
again, this is assumings.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're gonna have to take a leap eventually.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would
Right.
be safer to look in if there was some kind of light being shown on it.
I don't know. Anyway,
How dark is the room? I I don't have dark vision, so.
Actually, yeah, Aqua. If I go over here and I look away from the room, if we shine a light into the room, like while I'm looking away, can my blind sense anything?
Do we have a light to shine?
The only thing you notice is the cauldron. The actual shadow itself still seems to be not real. Also, is this the correct set of directions?
Yeah. So we were assuming it was. Like we were
Facing
going with here, and then turn left, move forward, turn left, drink, move forward twice, 180.
Turn left, move forward, turn left.
If
drink,
that is how it
forward
goes,
twice.
it's currently facing this way.
Well, but if we have it drink here, it's probably going to be shifted to move somewhere else. It's
Right,
not
but
gonna stay here.
Right, but if we're
We could wait to do the drink until after, so that it's here and
That's
then in
true.
the corner.
That's true. Yeah, I think I guess let's do that then.
Except that my shield guardian doesn't have any way to move to make it go up this way. It's in the hallway right now. There's no direction for it to move.
Well, it was That's true. I think we should just once we just turn to have a drink here, we just have a drink.
I agree.
Have I mentioned I hate puzzles?
I don't actually think the shield guardian being capable of moving is necessarily a problem. If it just walks into the wall, it might mind that action.
That, so we should just go with what we know works.
Yeah. No,
have
I'm
it drink
fine with
here, and then we go from there.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess let's try that then. So then it's there, here facing like this, and drinking.
Yeah.
So it was turn left, move forward, turn left, and then drink?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, give me a moment to check something. Turn left, move forward.
It was facing this
turn
way.
left, and then drink.
Turned it left to face this way, walk forward one tile. Then it turned this way towards the fountain to drink.
Yeah. Perfect. All right.
Okay, and what we can do is we can keep going on this theory. If that's still, then it would be here now, facing up, right?
Yes.
In theory, yeah.
So if we try the exact same thing,
you know, it's always going to be in a corner in theory, right? So you just need like to get one movement, and then you can just have it turn like all 4 directions and drink in all 4 directions, and we can guarantee, like assuming like it didn't try to move into a wall.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I feel like it might not be that bad of an idea to just do every permutation because there's really not that many.
I mean, yeah, this doesn't take that much time for each try.
Like at absolute worst, there are 32 permutations, 32 possible orientations of this golem. That's really not that bad.
32 times 6, that's 3 minutes.
And that's like at absolute worst.
Yeah, like we could try like all of those in 3 minutes.
Okay, so would you like to try the brute force solution after your first set?
Yeah, I feel like we should just try to drink from each like side first. So just have it turn left here, and then turn left. Drink,
I mean, isn't this part of the permutations?
Yeah. So.
But like we may as well see if we get it right first try. Yeah.
Yeah. So turn left, drink, turn left, drink, turn left, drink, turn left, move forward, turn left, drink, turn left, drink, turn left, drink, turn left, move forward. You know what I mean? Like it's you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I just don't understand why we wouldn't just see if we're right first before trying that. Because like, how cool would it be if we turn left, move forward, turn left, drink, and it just like we hear clunk, the door opens, so we don't have to just.
Yeah, but like if the door opens, we might hear that, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's why not just try what we've been doing one more time before going the other way.
Is that actually a door? I don't remember getting an answer on that.
That is an actual real door.
Okay.
Also, if we need to make like one wisdom save, I'm down to do it.
I mean,
shouldn't
it be someone who doesn't have 2 death fails?
It's better
because
for
I
it
can
to
automatically pass it.
You still lose half your health for that.
Yeah, I passed 2, and I still lost half my HP. It is best for either Joran or Kyan to do it, because if you pass, I still have the ability to heal you with the healer feat. Those are the only 2 that I have the ability to heal with.
I was thinking Mirage.
I guess.
Why wouldn't we just have you do it? I mean, you're literally on fire and regenerating the entire time we're here.
Hey.
That is technically true. And you are at full health, so it's currently being wasted, right? That's how that works. But yeah, I agree with Jake. Let's just do one more set, see how it goes. Do one more set, see how it goes, and then try the permutation thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to make sure we're on the same page then, so the first thing you're doing is the set sequence that you had mentioned earlier, which was you believe it is facing here, you do turn left, move forward, turn left.
We did that one.
Yeah, we do.
And then drink.
And then, which we would assume then would push it up here to this corner.
Alright, let me just type this. Move forward, turn left, move to drink. Assuming corner. Facing which way?
Up.
Should be facing up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
then you
what we think is after it drinks, it goes right and forward.
Yeah.
Okay. So it should be right here. Okay.
Yeah. And
Facing
then,
up.
And then left forward, left drink again.
Yeah.
Left
Same
forward.
as before.
Left.
It would
As
be
such?
the exact same process as before. Yes.
Yeah.
And then one more time, and then
Should it be one more time? We've already had it drink from here and here already.
okay. How many things have you seen get solved in 4 goes versus 3 or 5? Come on, right?
There are 4 corners.
Yeah,
That's technically true.
I don't really know what you're trying to get at with that. Like,
I mean, I'm just saying, like, the first one, and then it appears in the 4 different corners, so for 5 different drinks needed.
Yeah, we'll just do it. We can just do it one more time.
sure.
Okay. And so which corner are you assuming for that one?
Let's just keep doing
next
it. That's
one, the
like
next
here,
one would be this way, facing this
facing
way.
that way, and then left forward, left drink again.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
It's dumb puzzle shit, Rose.
It's fine. I'm fine with just, meditating out of this one.
So like this is where it is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
In theory.
Alright, nothing happens when we do that, right?
Oh, did you place a final drink command in that, or you just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Having
we'll do
everything.
one last drink, which is drink number 5.
Okay, are you rotating it before doing that? Like rotating it this way?
It was the same as before. Left forward, left drink.
Oh, okay, left forward, left drink. So let's say facing this way. Left, forward.
So
Left.
facing this way, left faces it this way, and then
I like
moves
how-
down here, and then
I
left
like
faces
how
it this
he
way.
used the head to decide what direction he's facing.
Look, he's even got a point on his head, which determines the direction he's facing. It's perfect.
Yeah.
That is pretty convenient, actually.
I just want to say this
Alright.
is all your fault.
All right. You await, but it is
I
as
haven't seen
silent in
anything.
there as it was earlier.
I think we
Right.
just do the permutation thing.
Yeah,
Well, have
permutation.
someone,
There's really-
have someone look first before we start
No.
doing
You think so?
It's like
Yeah, I think
Keon's
so.
blind sense would have noticed something about the door changing, right?
Well, maybe the door didn't change, but maybe the cauldron is empty or the shadow is gone.
I guess there could be a key inside the cauldron that opens the door. It's theoretically possible, right?
Hmm.
You could check the contents of the cauldron with your mage hands, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
also
You could also, you may also attempt the permutation thing before Alabawat looks around the corner.
I mean, I'll see if I can. I mean, should I see if I can feel in the cauldron with mage hand?
Sure.
I mean, sure.
All right. Is this before or after permutation?
Presumably before, so
both.
we can save some time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I am
I
worried
would
that.
say
I am-
both before and after.
Well, no, I'm worried that touching the water with anything will fuck your day up.
You've already touched it with mage hand, I thought.
You have touched
I-
the inside of the cauldron and nothing bad happened.
Oh, okay. Carry on then. So before the permutation.
All right. First, you
And
try before
after.
permutation. Nothing happens.
I still
You-
feel like we should just look.
It probably gets worse every time it does successfully drink, so
I
I'm not
agree.
advocating
Yeah,
looking.
that's what I'm worried about.
And then you permutate, like you mentioned, like 4 lefts and then drink, and 4 lefts and then drink, and so forth. And then you, after a few minutes of permutation, not too many minutes, and so that's a pretty efficient way of brute forcing it. You feel around, and your mage hand feels something actually on the inside of the cauldron. feeling it around with the fingers of the mage hand, it feels vaguely like an eyeball-shaped stalk thing.
So, like, is it like the glass eyes?
Yes.
Huh. Can you grab it, pull it over to us, show it to us?
Is that possible?
Yep, you go ahead and pull it out, and there it is, an orange crystal eye.
Okay, so we have red, green, purple, orange, right?
Yeah.
So we're just missing blue and yellow?
Can I also check out this door over here while we're doing that?
Alright, you reach over with the mage hand to check the door. You go and check the door, and the doorknob seems to twist.
Shall we look in?
I mean, I'll do that.
Jordan, you turn the corner. Is this before or after you've opened the door?
If they open the door with the mage hand, I guess after.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to look before, you can do it before. I mean, we can see what's behind the door when it gets opened. It's up to you.
I want to do after.
Okay. You open the door. Your heart beats a little, Jordan. You look around the corridor to see what is inside, and it's so hideous.
Oh! Hey, we are going to the next floor right now. Right, I am just going to fucking just pick this thing up over my head.
As you're making your way toward it, it is running at you at the same speed.
Oh god.
I am just gonna fucking just pick it up, like, over my head and just fucking, like, march out of this fucking room.
It attempts to pick you up and fails.
Yeah, I'm stronger than you. Okay, I'm going to, bring this up to Valindra. Give her, like, another skelly to look after.
Do you think, by the way, that this is just a trap or there's something else down here?
I don't feel like we really need to worry much about it.
Were we talking about the circles thing at the bottom?
No.
The tunnel that you guys got stuck in.
We got an eye from over there, right? The purple one?
Correct. You got one of the crystal eyes from there.
Yeah. Okay,
there's probably not two over there.
Okay. So you don't want to check out the room with the circles at the bottom?
I feel like it would be a waste of time. It's like I want to start
Aqua.
report, but
Given our extensive knowledge about the trickster gods, does it seem like there's any motif in this room or anything that would kind of hint at what god it might be related to?
Which one?
The circle table, the pit thing at the bottom.
There are no motifs around here, nor are there any sarcophaguses.
No, I just wasn't sure if does anything remind us of a god? I don't remember this statue very well, but there's like nothing at all.
No, nothing here seems to indicate any relationship with any of the 9 trickster gods.
Where have we found the 4 glass eyes?
You found one inside of here.
Yes.
Over here. One right here. And 4th, I believe. Inside the boarhead. I believe that's the 4 locations.
Okay, so 2 more of those are on this floor, theoretically.
Wait, so it was here, and where? Where was it?
Yes, I can go ahead and mark on the map where they were too. If you'd like.
These 2.
Let me go ahead and let's see. I'm sure one of these assets that you give me for free will work.
I mean, you could just draw eyes on the map.
I could, but this is much funnier. Okay, that's really bad actually. Hold on, we can do better.
I'm disappointed, Aqua. You had an opportunity to be like, yeah, I could.
Here we go.
Start drawing the letter I.
What color to tint you? Gray?
This one was orange.
I'll just... Yeah. And then one over the boarhead. And then one over...
Oh, you're not gonna recolor each one individually?
I don't think the location of the colors is particularly notable, unless you believe it may be notable.
I mean, if you don't believe it's notable, is it notable, really?
It might be. I could be doing that as a meta question.
You're not. Let's move on.
I can tell you that Ala is not worried about the location of the colors.
Okay,
So
wait,
do
what was
we
it?
want to try to find these
One.
eyeballs still without knowing what they're for?
I think we want to find the eyeballs and all the
We
trickster
went
spirits.
through hell without realizing what the chalice would do. Is that even a question?
That's true.
I mean,
We, as a matter of fact, we didn't even bother to ever ask. We got it. Went awesome. We got it. What is it?
I mean, hell wasn't going to explode in 6 hours.
Yeah.
It could have.
And
Oh.
like,
One,
so trying to
two.
100% this place in those 6 hours seems ill-advised.
3.
I feel like that's just a speedrun challenge. I don't know.
100% speed run.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, what's this
where did I
80%
see the fourth
bullshit?
one was? I only put 3 eyes on the map. I just realized
Yeah,
I'm missing.
that's-
Oh,
I-
it's in the yeah. The other place that's out in Fog where I'll just place it on the. Yeah, here seems good.
Wait, we're...
Ah, there's one down here, Mark. Bottom right.
Oh. Wait, there's an eye there?
Apparently, we found it a while ago, but I forgot it was there.
I assume that
Huh.
like the one time we saw into this room, the circle room down here, we didn't see any eyes. It doesn't mean there's not one there. Like, like they could just appear like after something's been done.
There were no eyes that were explicitly visible there. No.
Okay, I do think we should check out the rest of the floor. Which means we have this, and then we have this.
I am absolutely
This,
against going
yeah,
into
I
it.
know, I'm aware, yeah. So this and this.
Bro, somebody take Kubazan's spirit away from him. I'm fearless and not afraid to take great risks, my ass.
I mean, Pigeon is just going to be a hindrance, okay?
You hear Kubazan's great laughter inside of your head. I like this skeleton. It amuses me. Look at its feeble attempts to make any strength. Its bones crack under its own pressure trying to mimic you. I love it.
As long as you're amused. Right. So, I guess this means the next spot to go, like in theory, is here.
Circle room? Oh, it's there.
I mean, I am partial to this room.
I wouldn't mind doing Legion's room. Yeah, like...
I figure it's gonna be a pain in the ass, so we may as well get it out of the way.
Wait, circle room or Legion's room?
Agents.
I am voting against Legion.
Yeah, Legion's gonna be interesting.
Well, okay, also, Rose, do you have any of the spirits right now?
No.
Yeah, see, we gotta get a new one to see what it does.
I mean,
Hey,
Saga can
Sion-
just grab
Sion doesn't
Unk.
either.
Oh my gosh, we need 2! Wait, I thought you had one. Oh no, you
Nope.
didn't, that's right. Yeah,
It
you
was
do.
It's Harry that
Harry.
has Moa.
So what's left?
Yeah.
We have Ejin, Papazotl, and Shigambi.
And Shigambi. Of those 3, Shigambi would be the one we should go for because that might actually give a benefit to one of the items we used.
Counterpoint, of those 3, I think all 3 are what should we go for?
And
I
also,
agree,
Shigambi
actually.
is also like, you know, not dicks like Papazotl or a hindrance like Ijin.
But you have to remember that the turbo dicks, when slighted by people, will like hella want revenge, you know?
I mean, are they going to be capable of getting that revenge like as they are now?
Exactly. That's why we gotta help them, and they'll get revenge vicariously through us and give us.
Oh, I
pogs
thought
up.
you meant the revenge on us.
No. What? They want revenge for being trapped in this place for so long. That's what they've all been saying. Like, Wongo is, quote, murderous and deranged. Or, sorry, violent and deranged. And he's like, yeah, let's fucking bust up some lich. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, buddy.
You are free to ask the gods about their opinion of a Serac.
Yeah, true. Wongo, what do you think of Acererak anyway?
I will turn their femur into a toothpick. I will go and rend every bone they have and then grind it into bone meal. And then I will reconstruct it one more time just so I can destroy it again.
That, I see. Interesting. Wongo says he's going to, he described his violence in much detail. Against the Acererak specifically.
They make a mockery of me.
I'm not mocking you.
No, they're
Talking about a Saragossa thing.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
my apologies.
so while we're not deciding, I do want to bring the Skelly over to Valindra, wherever she is.
Yeah, they're just busy short resting. You notice they're just documenting notes inside of a journal. As you arrive, you notice that on one of the pages, the navel of the jewel happens to be on it. It seems documented, including all of its properties now. There are many tabs in this journal of theirs, each documented by seemingly different schools of magic, and as they glance over at one of the pages, it's very well documented of various magic items, including some of the god items and their properties. As they take the skeleton, and the skeleton sits down and pretends to be writing in a journal.
So, should we try to get into the weird tile room?
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
I can think of a lot of things, but
I can describe what you see inside that little thing right there once more. Here's what you notice. This corridor here ends at a block of stone on which is painted a 7-foot-tall, jackal-headed humanoid with a circular gold medallion around its neck. All around the figure are carvings of locusts. The center of its medallion looks like a button that can be pressed.
ooh,
Are you talking about this, like, this right here?
Yes.
Huh.
There's also this peephole here that when you view it from the right side over to the left over there, you notice that on the medallion, that the peephole there actually stares directly on the medallion and transfers the image in just a way that you make out what appears to be an image of a vulture on the medallion.
But if we look at it, like, close up, we don't see that image?
Correct.
The plaque does say the vulture is the first step.
so we have to step on the butt.
The way it worked in Ijin's shrine was you had to make a path where you only stepped on each one once, right?
Yes.
It probably doesn't work like that here.
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
thinking I stand here and use mage hand through the peephole and press the vulture.
Can you make it a mage foot?
No?
Well, it says the vulture's the first step. Who the hell steps on things with their hands?
Me.
Yeah, alright. Problem solved.
It's all about intention, baby. Yeah, should I do that?
And I'm still
I'm
against
down, why
interacting
not?
with this room at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna press the vulture with my foot hand.
Alright, you press it, and this stone block here almost instantly, like you literally blink and it descends into the ground, opening the path in front.
Oh. Well, that
I
was
wonder. Like, is that? I wonder if that itself counted as as the vulture. So like this is all would be wrong. As if that's not the first step. The button
Yes,
is the first
I
step.
think it is.
I
And
think
so what
that
I'm
is
thinking-
totally correct.
What I'm thinking is I wonder if going through here now is the play. If possible.
Can you go through there?
We could, remember, we can only fit the head.
Like they even when Valinder tried a dimension door in, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, one just tried to dimension door like on the stone slab here, right? So that might have been what it was, but yeah.
She
I
got
don't know.
blocked like right here. So like I don't think you can
Yeah.
get into here through
That's
here.
true. Trying to look see if there is a path.
Well,
I'm gonna go
Saga
walk.
could try looking for ethereal triggers maybe from here. Like if you
That's
insist
true.
on this insanity.
I'm gonna stop before where the door. Looking into the room, Aqua, is there anything like I note if I'm trying to sort of
Do you have
scan-
survival?
No,
I
I do
do.
not.
Alright. Aqua,
I just
quick
have,
question.
I just have perception
hold on.
and investigation.
And as answering Alabawat first, looking into the room, you see that the figure that they had described having been consumed by locusts is there, with all the meat having been stripped from its bones. It's hard to tell from its skeleton how old it is. There does appear to be a letter sticking out of one of its pockets, though seemingly unharmed by the locusts that had devoured it.
This corpse has a letter on it. I don't know if it will be helpful. Do you want to grab it with your wizard hand?
Do you want me to? Okay, first, can I go over there and check for any ethereal links? And also, I do have survival, so
You can move over there yourself.
yeah, I know.
In
I'm just
order.
trying to look for my coin.
In order,
Coin.
you see that there is, how to describe it? Every single one of these tiles seems to be connected to all 4 of the sphinxes that are in the corner.
Fantastic.
Funny.
Okay, so does that mean that is there anything different between one of the links on any of those?
No.
Okay.
As for your survival, you look at this bones. This body here must have been here for at least 100 years, easily.
Oh, so that was just some kind of like
Replay. Instant replay.
I mean, who's to know it was accurate? It could just have been false information
Illusion.
that you saw.
Okay, so I will tell the party like all of these are linked to every single one of these statues. It doesn't seem to have like
Noted.
an order in which we can like press without activating anything. So our best bet is not going in here at all.
Oh, I guess one other link that does seem useful is this vulture seems to be the only one that is linked up to this wall here.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that I'm pretty sure this first empty tile is also going to be considered a step because it like.
No, I
this-
think if you step on this, it closes the door. Or at least that would be my guess.
Aqua,
would
what
make
about
sense too,
the top of this?
The top of what?
The ceiling.
Like the ceiling.
Inside of this room, there is a big gaping hole in the ceiling right above the sarcophagus.
Wow, you're.
Convenient.
Yeah, convenient. Right above the sarcophagus, like where is the ceiling hole? Like, if it ends here, like, hold on. If it ends like here, right, like around this, I could probably go on the ceiling and jump it. Oh, just like straight there. So I could go like up to here and then jump down.
I mean, you could try that. It seems risky. Why don't we grab this letter first?
True. Aqua, would Harry be able to fit in this hallway? Would he be able to squeeze down the hallway?
Yeah, Harry can squeeze in this hallway.
Okay. Given that we did the permutation thing, do you think his attunement's done?
I mean, we
That
did
only
the
took a
math on the
couple minutes, right?
permutation. Yeah, it was only a few
It was
minutes.
a couple minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Yeah, I mean Harry didn't have long on the attunement either, so that's what I was wondering. I was thinking we could also use Speak with Dead on this guy. Or I mean, I guess we could also borrow the Resurrection Stone. Would I feel like we could, since he's preoccupied.
Was that non-attunement?
Why don't
Yeah,
we
it's not attunement.
Why don't we just mage hand the letter first?
Yeah, no, grab the letter, but I also want to talk to the guy.
Well, we can't just grab the letter because he's in like 2 tiles in, so we don't want to step on anything. We just want to.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, mage hand is 30-foot range, right?
60-foot range.
Oh yeah, yours are better.
Yeah. Does mage hand work as soon as I get closer to Mako? Like it gets closer to him?
Yeah, it just works fine. You pull the letter out with no issue.
Okay. I'll hand the letter over to Allah, and then I'm gonna go downstairs or upstairs or wherever he is, and borrow the resurrection stone from Harry, however long that takes.
All right. The others read the letter while you head up, and it reads as the following: To those who find us, know that I, Devlin Bashir, am the last surviving member of the Company of the Yellow Banner. The Lord Rosnasi stripped us of our weapons and threw us in here on orders of his master Aserak. I can only imagine our souls are to be fed to his phylactery. Alas, it seems he has won. Our company was separated after the incident with the 4-armed gargoyle. The 2 Tomb Guardians tore Silver to pieces, and with him, we lost the Starfallen. Our quest was a failure. Even if we'd found the eye, the elf princess was gone. My friends wouldn't have lasted long without their weapons, especially with a doppelganger in our midst, as Seth suspected. Of course, I kept my staff. I'm sure Brixton would have seen some humor in that. Gentle reader, Let a dying man offer you one piece of advice. A Zarak is a trickster who desires nothing but your soul. His riddles may help you, but in the end, his final secret always leads to your doom. Tamora save us all.
This reads like a Darkest Dungeon journal. I like it. Also, Tamora. That's
the goddess of good luck.
Yeah, that's the god. That's the goddess that Kion follows.
Interesting.
Not that Kion knows the first thing about religion, but you know, whatever.
You return with the resurrection stone in short order.
All right.
Well, this guy is useful to ask questions if it is the right guy.
Yeah. I will use 1 sorcery point to distant cast Speak with Dead.
I mean, he was like over 100 years old, right? So then some of the traps have changed by then?
That doesn't mean he doesn't have useful information.
Okay. But some of it may not be useful anymore.
No, I'm not expecting to solve the
Yeah.
dungeon for us, I mean. I'm more curious about this final secret kind of deal.
Actually, Akko, how far away is it? Like, if I'm standing at the corner here, how far away is he?
I'd be careful standing on where the
Like
stone
15,
thing
20
is.
feet.
Okay, then yeah, I will distant cast called Speak with Dead.
Right. Their memory arises from their body. It awaits questions.
Well, what should we ask first?
Well, first question, are you Devlin?
Oh, is it? No.
Huh.
Where are you?
That sucks.
Are you Ross and C?
It's possible that they found this like from earlier as someone who came after them.
Yeah.
Can you only ask yes or no questions with this?
You can ask any question.
Well, let's ask what his name is then, instead of asking who's going through the list.
That's a fair point. Yeah. Well, what's your name?
All right.
I think who are you might have been
Watch
a better question.
Watch him be a pain in the ass, and he's like, "I'm not Devlin. My name is Divine." And it's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. What's your name? Who are you? Whatever. Like, you know, I'm sure.
I am Gillish,
to ask all the questions.
member of the Yellow Banner. I came into this tomb to search for the Eye of Zoltek with my band of compatriots. But we were all slain by various traps.
I bet these eyes are what lead to the Eye of Zoltek, so they are side content, not a main quest.
That's what you think.
But we need that.
Yeah. Why did you have Devlin's letter?
They were part of one of the former Yellow Banner groups. And I retrieved it off of the body.
They're not good at this.
How many bands has the Yellow Banner sent here before yours?
I'm unsure. At least 2 or 3, but much more than that there was no further record of.
These guys suck. Do you... What happened when you entered the room your body is laying in?
As soon as I stepped on this vulture, this door over here sealed shut on me, and my compatriots on the other side. I could not hear what they were saying. As I searched for what to do next, I stepped forward and found myself standing here just fine. Then I heard some knocking on the stone nearby and thought my companions were relaying something to me. But as I stepped onto this tile over here, a swarm of locusts tore me apart, and I fell prone onto the ground and was consumed shortly after.
So he said you walked onto the second tile just fine?
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay. Any other questions you guys
Wait,
want
so
to ask?
he went backwards? Is that what it is?
No. He went forwards from the vulture onto the tile that we saw him on, and then the locusts as we saw when he moved up.
I want to ask him, like, did you have a strategy going in here?
We thought that me being the most durable and least injured member of our party might find some great treasure here that would assist us in being able to find the Eye of Zoltek. In the end, it seems I failed, and I do not know what happened to my compatriots.
Did you work through any other of the traps in this dungeon before coming here? Did you actually solve any of them?
Yes, there was one trap that involved a glass cylinder, and inside, if you reached inside and pulled a lever, then it would launch down a key of which was able to open the various locked doors that inhabited the tomb.
Like the one in Papa Zoddle's room?
I do not know what that is.
I wasn't asking him.
Yeah, like, does that align with anything we've seen before?
You have not seen any locked doors inside of the tomb?
Oh, that's true, we haven't. Well, for the most part.
We've seen one-way doors, but I guess not, like, locked doors. Any other questions you guys
I
can
would
think
just assume that, like, that's, like, keys, like, the Metroidvania style was, like, so last century, I guess.
of? You guys think of any other questions?
Were you here on the same mission, like, to save the princess or whatever the fuck?
Starfallen or whatever?
Yeah.
The Starfallen was the best of us. We came to save her.
Can you tell me more about her?
The Starfallen... Their memory ponders for a moment about how best to describe them. They were the linchpin of the society. They could heal all nearly indefinitely, keep all sickness away at bay, convince people not to fight. By all accounts, from everything that I have read, it was like a utopia, and we sought for that same return to peace after everything turned to war.
Oh, have you ever met her?
They were before my time.
And why do you believe that this is... Like, why do you believe she's real?
All evidence suggests those who were alive when the Starfallen was alive still reside. And they vouch, displayed, showed, with a written correspondence of all the letters of thanks that fill an entire storehouse inside of the west wing of the city. To the Starfallen.
City?
Let's see which one it is. Give me a second.
Sorry, I know it might be...
The question I want to ask is, like, what specifically happened to her?
Alright, give me a moment. They tell you the city of Kalamshan. Those of history know that is it's a nation actually more than a city, and we're around one of the desert areas of the southern corner of Faerun. And when asking, what was the question you asked just now, Wiz?
What specifically happened to her?
One day, a terrible lich appeared, and as almost a cruel joke, disintegrated everything that was inside the room before snatching the Starfallen and leaving but a map onto the ground. And that map has since then been part of our generations to retrieve the Starfallen back.
How long do
Does
you
the map
train?
lead here?
Yes.
I'm back.
I'll ask him also, how long does a party train for them to be sent out on this mission?
We trained for several months, occasionally fighting against young dragons in preparation, or things equivalent of the sort. The map led directly here.
I will also ask him one more question. What year was it when you came here?
it must have been. I actually don't know what year I've specified for now. In terms of like what the present year is for all of you, but they would have been here about 160 years ago.
Was that 60 or 6?
160.
Okay.
Okay. Is that date relevant to anything else I've seen in the tomb? Like,
It is not.
like I mean, can we kind of date the different parties that we're finding in order? I guess. Is
Some-
what I'm asking.
Some of them definitely are kind. They definitely if you've been like cataloging them as you've been going along, right? Like, just
Yeah.
as part of your archaeological studies saga, because after 50 years it's technically archaeology. You go ahead and find it. Yes, it's like there are distinct time periods of sorts between the skeletons. Like there are fairly substantial gaps between each of these expeditions of sorts, anywhere ranging from 30 years to 50 between each attempt.
So in that case, I'm gonna ask him like, what is the process of being chosen to go here?
The elders.
Thank you.
The elders have a gladiatorial arena, and those who are best suited are commissioned to join voluntarily to return Utopia back over to Kalimshan. However, after recruiting enough, it is our duty to seek out further who would join our cause, though finding those of strong conviction willing to go with this map over to this continent has proven very difficult, and we never did find much more than a few other gladiatorial recruits and some beasts of burden that we were able to convince to our side.
I see. And last question: was it worth it? Trying to save her. Like in terms of if he were to be given a chance, would he do it again?
Their mouth tries not to open, but compelled by the resurrection stone to give truthful and direct answers. No.
That is all.
Their spirit fades back over into their body.
I did have one question.
Their spirit returns out of their body.
I wanted to know if he knew anything about the trickster gods.
We saw and noticed that the various artifacts around contained copious spiritual energy and opted not to touch them directly.
And then related question, has he heard any stories about Ejin? Because a lot of okay, and I'm gonna say this out of character, but the reason I'm asking this is because a lot of times like hieroglyphs are used to tell a story. Right? So I'm wondering if the correct path is supposed to be in terms of a story. And maybe this guy knew the story but just didn't connect the two.
I was not aware of who this Ejin is.
Okay.
And now they fade back into the body.
I wonder.
Interesting.
Like, Ejin's whole thing was like recklessness, right? Like, at least according to the story that Finval translated once.
I don't remember much about that except for the fact that Unk pogged and saved the world. I'm embellishing a bit.
And I'm just gonna say that the guy got one shot and he was the most durable of them.
Yeah.
What was this guy's name again, Aqua?
Gilish.
Yeah, Gilish.
To be fair though, I don't know if we should judge them by our standards because we're level 25 or whatever.
And given what we saw earlier, they were like level fucking 2.
Yeah, we're fighting
also,
baby dragons. Like, come
yeah,
on.
he's like
Young dragons, I think, are like CR8 or somewhere around there.
Bro,
That was their whole preparation. Like,
one of us alone could one round the young dragon.
It depends on which dragon. They range from CR6 to CR10 when they're young.
I still feel like my point stands.
Yeah, they were probably around 6 to 10, I guess. But I still feel like this is a terrible idea.
They said we as a group like fought a young dragon to train. Like that was like an impressive thing. That was tough. So, like, we got him, guys.
I mean, we did fight an ancient dragon with 6 other different supernatural monsters with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our group fighting is way more intense than theirs. Although I wasn't in any of the dragon fighting.
Yeah, me neither. So like I don't know anything about that, but
We were
I'll
just
take your word
doing
for
shit
it.
on our own.
Yeah.
That was apparently equally impressive.
By the way, have we figured out what right to gods actually means?
No, that's
haven't, right?
that's the only one
That's
that
the
we
last one,
don't
right?
have.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it
would
might
assume it's
be whatever room is past here, or it might be
Yeah.
whatever room is by the like enlarged dwarf.
well. So okay, so let's see. We've learned that going here seems to be okay.
We've also
And-
learned that that causes the door to close, meaning you're stuck until success or death.
This is true. That's why I'm not saying we should do it right now.
Okay,
I'm just saying,
okay.
You're,
Here,
I will point out one more thing that I'll would have noted due to our high investigation. Just keeping note of anything that seemed pertinent. They did mention that they were hearing knocks from the stone.
Right. So here's what I'm thinking. I think that when this door closes, if you look through this peephole, you'll see a hint as to the solution. Like we saw a vulture, which was the first step. That's this. When the door opened. When the door closes, maybe it has the next step, which means that someone needs to look through here and relay the next step each time someone takes a step. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. He noted that he couldn't hear, but he doesn't
Right.
say anything about being able to
So
not see it.
this is soundproof, right? Clearly. And so they saw the next step and were trying to slam on the door but what they should have done was go down here and tell him through here.
That's assuming that you can communicate with them through here.
I don't think you'll be able to. I don't think you'll be able to say through there, but I think you can probably mime.
If I go down here and I yell over to them, can they hear me?
I mean, we don't have the soundproof wall in the way yet.
If I stand,
if we could hear it, then you probably would be able to hear it while in here. So
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Aqua, can they hear me if I yell?
Do you yell? Are you looking through the jackal hat, or are you just yelling and hoping they'll hear you?
I'll try it both ways.
Okay. You yell, and well, I mean, they don't actually have a way of confirming, but you'll confirm with them later. And then you look into jackal head and yell once more. And as you look into the jackal head, something very interesting emerges looking through it, and you just see witters stuffing meticulously locusts one by one inside of the mouths of these sphinx. They are humming a little song. I
hate that guy. There are 3 liches I want to destroy, but it doesn't feel like I can do that to any of them.
After looking for a minute, it's clear that they're not doing much else. They're just meticulously stuffing each locust one by one.
Okay, so here's what I want to try.
Can I before you do anything, Aqua, from where I'm standing, can I see the jackal head or anything? Like where it would be on the wall?
You see 2 black voids in the wall right there that don't seem to lead anywhere.
If I poke my head in, can you see me?
You poke your head in again, and you get a visage of somebody at the yellow banner standing there. The same person, Gillish, once again standing there, going, "Hello? Can anyone hear me?" It is an exact replay of what happened earlier and that you saw, including, momentarily, them getting dissected by locusts. Now paying more attention, you also hear the rhythmic dumping on the stone pillar that's over here. That you notice that Devlin was that was what they were probably looking at.
Well, why don't we just, if you can hear through the stone, you could organize a way where each thing has a number of knocks.
Right, so what I'm thinking is, Aqua, given our tools, it'd probably be not too difficult to, like, make a map of this, like the hieroglyphs, right?
Correct.
So what I'm thinking is, like, 1 knock means go left from where you are. So if you're here, face, then you're like go down, left, up or right, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? So if you're here, go down would mean you take a left. Go left would mean you take. You know what I mean?
Why not just give each symbol a number? Do it that way.
Well, because sometimes there's two symbols right next to each other. Like what? Are there times where that could be a problem?
There's also,
let me see.
theoretically, you could travel diagonally, which is an option. So I think it would need to be like 1 through 8 in a circle.
Yeah, I think we do that. And I think the people is going to be important. I think someone looks through the people, and that's the person that should be that will see the next step. And then I want to try communicating through this and see if that's possible. Maybe what we're seeing is we're seeing him, but it's really the person in the room. That is another option. I don't think that's it, but that's possible.
I think there's a pretty good chance that it's just showing you the last person that went into the room.
Right, and so what I'm saying is I do want to try this because in case it changes when the next room starts,
Mm.
So
do you want me to be the one that goes in? I am probably the hardiest.
The only thing that I'm thinking of that might be relevant is I wonder if this right here, another way to talk might be through telepathy, and I wonder if this would allow telepathy.
I mean, when the door closes, it shuts off the line of sight.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, that this might ignore what the tomb normally does. That's also an option. So, is there anyone that has telepathy that?
It's just you, I think.
I have
well, that's.
Does anyone know telepathic bond?
I don't think any. The only one would be Valindra. No one here is a full caster.
Hold on.
It does seem like the 1 to 8 thing is intended. So did you want to just
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I mean I think that's gonna. I think we are smart enough to communicate that.
Okay.
The only problem is let's say you go from here to here. I guess actually if it's Vulture, then left is really the only option because you don't want to go backwards.
Well, no, because it would still be.
Haven't we already
here,
seen that
three,
that's not
7.
the right way? Like, didn't he do left and then right?
He did this.
No, yeah, he just did this.
Okay.
This worked just fine, but then it fell apart when he went up. Okay, I think let's do that. Let's first though.
Is it really worth just for Aegon?
Listen, we've already come this far, and I'm pretty sure we have the solution. I think we established a small chain of communication since we have enough sources of it. Going down here just in case we do need to communicate. So I think we just have have someone here, you know what I mean, kind of like that, right?
Mirage and I have telepathy, so the largest line of sight should probably be us.
Kian also has telepathy to talk with whoever's down here, so.
So that would mean Mirage and I should be at the top and bottom of the water room.
That would work, yeah. Nick, are you here?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you want to stand here then?
Where? Sorry?
Down here, left of the water room.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then I think Saga looks through the people and then can communicate to Jorn by shouting if necessary.
So you want me right here, roughly?
Yeah. And I think Saga looks through the people, and then first we'll try the 1 to 8 thing, and then if that doesn't work, Saga can try and communicate down the line, and Kian can try communicating it with the actual symbol.
Mm-hmm. And I will just, I don't know, I'll wait a certain amount of time, and then if nothing is coming through, I'll try to figure things out on my own if there's no noise. In case, the knocking isn't actually real.
Right.
Okay, so this is what we're doing?
Yeah, I've been informed of something that scares me though.
All right. Are you ready, Oliver Watt? You can go ahead and step into the room.
All right. This is our plan. I heard no objections.
The best one we've got, I guess.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Where
No,
were
you
you?
heard objections a while ago. He just chose to ignore them.
Oliver Watt steps over into the room, and before you move too close, Saga, you see that the pillar shuts off forward.
I mean, you were supposed to be here anyway, so you can see through the
Yeah.
so-called answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is
just-
I think you're going to see the solution by looking at these people.
Okay.
With
The
your
music
monk
just started.
speed, like you can travel to me, and I can restart the relay every time it changes, if it does.
Could do that with my monk speed.
Oh wait, where's the knocking coming from? Is it Saga or Keon doing the knocking?
Saga tries the knocking.
Okay.
All right, Saga, you look through the peephole there, and you look and you see the vulture rotates.
Where?
It is no longer a vulture that appears on the amulet that the medallion has. Instead, it seems to have changed, and the symbol you see is of a serpent.
Okay. I will go and tell
Well, okay, what I think
Duran.
you do first, knock on it 6 times because 6 would be down left. So I think
Okay.
you knock on it 6 times to point towards the serpent.
I'll tell you what you hear in just a moment.
A
See
foot.
it?
It's a foot.
Okay.
Okay. I will knock 6 times on the door.
Okay. And then you have people
Knock,
shout
knock,
orders
knock,
down the
knock.
line of command.
And knock. Well, just to clarify, even though we have it organized like this, 6 times I want to mean
Yes.
down left, right?
Maybe we should move that off the grid so like it's right next to it.
Sure. As such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to see
And
the
then-
3 there, but
Yeah, but then 6.
Alright. You enter the room, Oliver Watson, as the pillar shuts behind you. The room is deathly quiet. You wait for a moment to see if you hear anything while stepping here. And you hear it then. A arithmetic knock, 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 knock. 6 knocks in total.
6.
I have hidden your token for now, but I have your position on the GM layer.
Okay.
I know where you are.
So, assuming based on the clock. It's weird. Because based on the clock, I would go down and to the left. Or, well, specifically diagonally down, not down then left, but other guy went to the foot and was fine. But hey, this is our plan. I'll trust him and go down to the 6th one.
Alright, you are now standing on the serpent. As you leave the vulture, it raises back up, and the serpent depresses downward. Nothing further seems to happen.
Okay, I will
You wait.
and listen.
for that.
Saga, you are looking through the peephole, waiting to see if anything changes. You wait for
Does
an
anything
uncomfortable
happen if
amount
I'm
of time.
looking through the jackal.
Yes, you look through the jackal and you see that yellow banner member go through once more and get eaten by the same locust.
Okay.
So
However,
our relay doesn't mean shit, does it?
Saga, you,
Doesn't seem like it. The only other thing I could think is that wait, Akko, can you explain what happened when the vulture moved?
when the vulture moved? What do you mean?
Yeah, you said the vulture rotated or something like that.
Oh, so on the jackal head that's on the stone pillar there, the medallion rotated from vulture to serpent. After that,
The-
Saga knocked 6 times.
So the vulture was originally a button, right?
Originally a what? Oh, a button?
Button.
No, the center
Yeah.
of the medallion was a button.
Did the button move at all?
No, in fact, it is still depressed. It has not popped out yet.
So the door is not openable.
After you
Right.
wait just like a little bit longer than you'd like, Saga, you notice something. The serpent on the medallion rotates and displays a door.
I guess another 6. I guess. Wait, a door.
I mean, is
Yeah,
there
it's like a
anything else
gate.
that looks like a door?
Yeah,
Like a gate,
Does,
yeah.
does it have a keystone at the top even?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Oh
right
yeah,
symbol.
so
then.
another 6 then.
I think
So
that's the
it would look
only
like
thing.
this.
What about this one up here?
No, because
It's not
he's
in
right here
range.
now. Yeah, he's right
Oh,
here right now.
he's here?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's on
Yeah,
the
so
so-
6.
So 6 was the only thing that would make sense.
Alright, I will knock 6 times again.
Alright, knock, knock, knock. You wait a little bit to see if anything changes. And you hear once again, knock, 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 knock. 6 knocks in total.
Guess down and left is just optimal as fuck. It's just always right. So yeah, I mean, I'll go again, corresponding to the knocks.
Okay. You step to the bottom left onto that door. And once again, the serpent depresses depresses, but, you know, the opposite of depresses, up presses, of course. And
Yeah, of course.
yeah, the gate symbol depresses under your feet. And nothing happens. No locusts appear. I will return.
It's kind of like this, like, I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like a very muted colors kind of thing. Like, that's kind of what it looks like. And I tried doing it, but I'm not sure if I like it.
You're kind of doing something here, Rose.
Alright,
Sorry.
as the knock happens, fairly quickly afterward this time, you see a symbol of a vase.
So,
Right.
This one?
You mean a
That's
vase?
Yeah.
7? 7?
Yeah, that's 7.
Alright, I'll knock
7 knocks.
Okay,
times.
okay. How dumb are we to label them clockwise when going left
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
We should have labeled them counterclockwise. Whatever.
Honestly, yeah, but probably no chance to relay that. Probably just best to stay with this.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
probably. Probably was.
I'll be
We
right
just
back.
knocked.
7 knocks.
7 knocks. I mean, that's just straight left. I'll go straight left.
Alright. I'll be right back.
Or
The symbol rotates once more, and this time, a scarab appears.
7?
7,
Oh, but it
yeah.
could also be 6.
yeah. Well, hang on. So
Oh,
look,
it could also be 2.
no. So listen. So we are here right now. Now let's think about what we've passed. If we go here, we have a vulture and we have a snake that are possible options because the other ones no the snake we
Yeah,
that have already been
vulture.
used. So that means the only one that would be viable is here. And then if you're here, all 3 of these have been used, right? No, wait, the foot hasn't been used.
Yeah,
So
that's what has some.
1, 2,
Neither
3,
has
4,
whatever this
5,
is.
6, 7. Okay, the problem is there's only 7, and that means we're not using the reeds. So I don't like that. So
So you think it's gonna be like
well,
this?
Yes.
I
Then
think
you
so.
don't
Yes.
end up there.
I don't think you need to. I think the trap is related on stepping on the 8 ones in order, not necessarily getting to the sarcophagus. But anyway, let me think of
Like the trap
so
power probably powers down once you get the correct path.
that's what I
Sure.
think. Yes. So the other option is if it's here. So I guess here and here though. What's the difference between here and here, right?
Well, one of them is kind of reddish and the other one's kind of brownish. Does that have anything to do with it?
I mean, maybe it doesn't matter.
I feel like it does.
And
Scarab,
Uncle, just
okay.
to clarify, nothing changes if I poke my head and the room looks the exact same as it does now, just with the dude over here.
You look through once more, and you see a terrifying visage. Standing there in the room is a Serac. The symbols on the floor are completely different and quite crudely drawn as they seem to be observing and looking around. They stare directly at you.
What the fuck? Good luck.
If I try and look down here, can I get an idea of how this area might be different?
It looks like it's white. It hasn't been painted yet.
This entire, like this 3x3 area.
Yeah, when you looked through and you saw this replay. The Serac continues
Okay.
to stare in your direction.
What has been painted?
Mostly at the top left, one of the sphinxes is in action. The other 3 are still being constructed. But it looks like nobody's working on them right now. Azera
I don't
continues
think
to look
it's
at you.
relevant.
Okay, so
We gotta
what do
tell
we
him
do?
eventually before he just decides to wander on his own, you know?
I don't think he would do that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't think
let's.
he's going to do that. Alright, so anyway, this was our current path, right?
Correct.
Yes. So if we go straight, we can no longer go left because we've already used.
Well, yeah, but
Vulture.
you could go here.
That's true.
But like you could also reach there from the bottom scarab too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of these would reach the same. And then if
Maybe
you go
both
here,
of them at the same time. But how the hell do we
I
relay that?
don't think
No, I
that's
don't think that's the case. Uh
Aqua. Given that these two are like slightly different on the map, does that have any relevance if Saga's looking through the people?
No, as far as you can tell, they look the same. I will note that there is some indecision on your action. I will note to Jake that they are waiting a little bit, but not that long. Like a minute, maybe.
Right.
You wait a minute. You hear no knocks.
The fucked up part is, I can draw some conclusions off of this. So logically speaking, they kind of have an idea of where I am. So they see, the only reason they would take this long is they have no idea which scarab to send me to. So the problem is that thinking logically, I don't know where I have to end is the problem. There's only 8 pictures, right?
Correct.
Okay, and so let's assume I have to assume that I can only step on each one once, which means there's a couple routes I can take. These arrows I'm drawing are hidden from players, so.
Okay. Would you like to just continue thinking for a bit, for that minute?
Yeah, I'll give him a little bit more time to think. I'll give him, let's say, another minute while I think.
Okay. Alright, as far as, Jake knows, a minute has passed inside of there. Nothing has changed about the medallion.
Okay,
Aqua, given that these scarabs are different, there's nothing that can be seen on the medallion that's like would indicate one or the other, right?
No, they look the same.
does it just show the symbol? Does it show the symbol next to something?
It does not show the symbol next to anything. It merely shows the scarab.
I mean,
could you remind me, like... Okay,
if Ijin was about recklessness, like waiting like this might be the wrong answer. So it might just be like we give him an answer now, maybe.
See, like I'm kind of thinking because of the recklessness thing, I just kind of like wing it.
Okay. Why don't we ask the Magic 8 Ball? We don't have Jake's. We have mine. Yeah?
No, yours is a fucking liar and a little bitch, so no, I don't think that's
And then we'll do
right
the
answer.
opposite of what it says.
Okay. I am fine with that.
I'm gonna ask if we should go to the center left one. Signs point to yes. Okay, go to the bottom left one. Give him a 6.
Bottom left.
Alright, give him a 6.
Give him a 6.
Alright. After almost a minute of waiting around and fidgeting, you finally hear it. 6 knocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Will you follow?
Give me one moment to think about it.
Okay.
This is the plan, but I'm convinced that it's fucking. Because, like, in these other puzzles, there's been a reason that they've left the bodies there, right?
Not necessarily.
Because this body being on the fucking foot tile is so suspicious to me. And I would end up with, like, you know, this. The problem is they're not looking forward.
I will inform the others that a minute has passed and nothing happened inside.
Okay, yeah, give
You could go here, but then you would get stuck at 7, and you couldn't go anywhere after 7.
A minute passes after the knocks, and nothing has changed on the medallion.
Alright,
So the other scarab.
Yeah, I'll tell him to go to
Wait.
7.
To 1.
Wait.
Like if he went down here, so he would be going here now, right?
Yeah.
Well,
If
the
it-
problem is that like, what if something in the wrong one resets it? You know, Aqua, if I when I was looking earlier at this guy when he was going through the traps, did anything happen when a trap triggered to the previous ones that he had stepped on?
To the previous ones they had stepped on? No.
I don't think there's like it's not like the hallway of doom where like they lit up as you walked across them. Like this just nothing happens.
Okay. Should I look through it again? Do you think?
I think 1 is the choice here, but
What did
that's
this look
assuming
like?
he agreed. That's assuming like he heard and followed the instruction. I think it's supposed to be like we go to the other scarab now.
What should I look through?
Would you like to knock in response to the medallion not moving?
Well, are we certain it's not going to move?
I mean, every other time was significantly faster.
it was a minute that happened after you sent the knock, right? I don't think it would take over a minute to decide after hearing the knock.
Yeah, but
So
I think if I peek through, maybe it's changed. If a trap is triggered, maybe the image changes whenever the trap triggers.
I mean, nothing's stopping you other than you.
Yeah.
You check and you
I
see
just-
you check and you see a visage of the yellow banner, Gillish, once again being devoured.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's helpful at all. I think we just send 1.
Okay, just send him to 1.
All right, so you're going to knock once after the minute of when I'm waiting in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. After your minute of waiting there and having not moved to another tile, you hear 1 singular knock. Out of the wall.
1 singular knock?
Yes.
Huh. I think I fucked this one up a little bit. Fuck. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I think the order just changes. Oh boy.
Oliver, what ponders?
I'm-
Would you
I'm-
like me
hold
to
on.
inform them you're
No,
waiting for another minute?
No, I'm about to step. I'm about to step.
Okay.
So they did 6 times, then they knocked once. Is that meant to be like 1 additional time, or they want me to move directly up? And looking at where the jackal head is, I don't see Keon or anything, yeah?
No, it is like 2 empty black voids.
You know what? I'm gonna test something.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my broom of flying without me on it go knock on the stone thing 6 times, then pause, and then once.
Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. After waiting an uncomfortable minute after that singular knock, you hear knocks back. 6 knocks, followed by a pause, and then 1 knock.
Oh, as in he didn't follow the 6?
Wait, we hear 6 knocks back?
Like, I
Saga
don't think
hears
he
6 knocks
moved
back.
at all after he heard the 6. So he's, I think,
No,
he
there's
is
no way.
still right here, and but he's asking for confirmation that if he should
But
go 6
how would he be knocking on the door?
Maybe he's knocking on the floor.
No, I don't think that's.
It still has
Okay.
the scarab.
It still has the scarab symbol, yes, nothing has
Yeah,
changed.
he hasn't walked, I think.
Okay, then maybe he's just going backwards steps, like.
Well,
he's
6
telling us
and
this-
1 is, I think, is like, if he did go 6-1, then he wouldn't be going backwards. I think
No,
he's
no, I
asking
mean-
for clarification.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm saying. We should just like say 7 instead. Like now we should knock out a 7.
Maybe we should do like 6, 7, 6, 7 as in one of those.
No, no.
That's confusing
just
now.
Just knock 7. I think he's like saying delete, you know, like 6 delete 7. It's going backwards.
I don't think
Delete
he's
6,
moved
delete
from
1.
this spot, but this is such a pain in the ass because I hate everything about this tomb.
Okay, let's just knock 7. I think my gut is telling me that.
Alright, shall you listen to the gut? Will you knock 7?
That's where the other scarab was, right? Because I'm not in my room right now.
6 and 7 were the 2 scarabs we could have done from the spot I think he's on.
Okay, so let's do the scarab that we didn't do the first time.
So 7?
Yeah.
Alright.
What do you guys think?
I just hope we're not confusing each other. We definitely are.
Oh, we sure are.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Aqua, wait, before you go.
Yeah.
Is there anything related to this people that we haven't tried? Like, does there like has Saga figured out any way to communicate with him? I mean, does she have like a telepathic bond with him? Does she have any information in the room when she looks at the people?
No, the people only shows the medallion that's on that side of the wall, and the telepathy is not working.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Hold on. Would he be able to see the same thing, the medallion as well?
I'm curious. Like he's from the inside, there's like 2 voids on the wall, right? I wonder if you could toss something through the head.
I doubt it. Alright, go ahead, Aqua. Tell him 7.
Alright. You wait a minute. Would you like to do anything, or will you wait longer?
No, because they still haven't knocked again.
Yes, after 1 minute. Would you like to wait another minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Patient.
You wait a little patiently, and then you hear knocks, finally. 7 knocks. Exact.
7 knocks. Okay, so they did just add 1 to it, and in that case, I will step to this scarab here.
Alright, the one directly to your west?
Yeah, directly to my left, yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Shortly after your 7 knocks, very shortly afterward, you notice that the scarab symbol begins to rotate. And instead of its place is of a wand. Or a staff, rather, I believe it is.
Okay, so
That does not look like a staff to me.
I don't know what it is. I'm calling it a staff.
I thought it was a manacle.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was like a brand.
Sure, a brand. A symbol of a brand appears.
Let's give the 6th then.
Oh, it's called a scepter, that's what it is. It says scepter.
That is not a scepter, don't lie to us.
Alright, a brand appears on the medallion.
Yeah, it's like a 6.
Yeah, knocking.
Right? Fairly shortly after, 6 knocks. With no hesitation.
Okay, I will go down to the 6th knock spot then.
Okay. You do? Alright. As, very shortly after those 6 knocks, you see it rotate once more, and the image of a brand appears once more.
Oh
God. Shit.
I mean, maybe that's just the order.
Wait, this is like right in front of the... I'm gonna peek through, Aqua.
Yeah, you peek through. You see Asarek's eyes are staring directly at you.
There's no brand next to a brand at any spot point in this grid.
Yeah, there's not. Is the room any different? Is the room any
You literally
different
can't see into the room right now because their eyes are like literally pressed against your face right there.
That's kind of weird, bro. Personal space.
Yeah.
I think we just do nothing. Wait, give 0. As in, he should wait too.
We really should have established a command for wait.
Yeah.
We did not think that went through, huh?
Maybe instead of knocking, like you do like a scratching, like scratch 0.
That.
I don't
You
think
will
that will
not
come
know.
through. Okay. Yeah. Wait, so Aqua, you're saying Asarik is like
No.
right here?
Yes.
Like, if I like take my head out and put it back in, is he still there?
No, you see, instead, you instead see a different member of the Yellow Banner having gotten approximately over to this, over at the very left, you see the vulture.
Like this?
Yes.
Yes.
And you see that as them, they try jumping up and down, right? They say jump one time. The vulture symbol depression ascends upward from where it is, and as they land, it falls back once more as locusts
Okay.
swarm in.
Jump.
So he's got to jump.
Oh wait, as locusts swarm in.
Yeah, he did it wrong, but jumping on the same spot is an option. That proves, because that was a wrong option, that proves it's an option.
Yeah. Maybe we give him 5. He can't go down. Maybe.
5-1. Maybe we just keep doing like a 2-6, 3-7, 4-8, 5-1, like that. Like we just
I
keep
don't
giving
know.
opposites, so he stays in one spot.
All right. We need to communicate with Alabiwat and ask him if he knows, 2 hops this time. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like, see if he knows the song. Otherwise, I don't know how we're actually gonna communicate a jump.
I feel like that's our only choices. Like we do like 5-1, like 2-6. Like you just keep doing like the opposites.
I think start with 5 and I don't know.
I think that's the safest. 5, pause, 1.
How about we say 2-3? Because that's Michael Jordan's jersey number, and he likes to jump.
Jaiko Morden, excuse me.
Jaiko Morden, yeah, that name
sorry.
is thirst, but yeah.
I think that's our best option,
No,
though. Like,
forgive
unless anyone has a better idea, is do 5, short
Okay.
pause, 1.
Okay, but how smart is Allah? Maybe he knows Morse code. Like, surely a military man knows Morse code, right?
Morse code a thing in this world?
No. Why would you have
It's
Morse
not.
code in the world of magic? That's silly.
The closest thing you would have is stuff like Thieves' Cant and the Druid language or whatever it's called.
Tell me there's no Morse code.
Yeah, people haven't invented Morse code because why would you ever need that? Magic does almost exactly the same thing.
True.
Are you saying Morse code is magic?
So, like,
Wow.
there's no way of communicating him? Like, I can't, like, try to sending?
You use sending and you receive no response back. You send again, no response back, and you send once more for good measure, no response back.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone has a better idea than 5, pause, 1, speak now. But I suppose
Yeah.
this is Saga. It's like she has to make the decision.
Yeah, I guess 5 pause 1. It's really.
So just 5-1 and that's it?
5, pause, 1.
Okay, 5 and then pause and then 1 and that's it?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. An uncomfortable minute goes by, I'll level what? But then you hear some knocks once more. You hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knocks.
5.
And then a pause. And then 1 knock.
Why do they always do this? So 6 knocks would be into the wall?
It was 5 and then a pause and then 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, logically... So 5 would be down into the void, yes?
Correct. There's a wall right there. The little void is like just 2 small sockets like for eyes. There's no way you could fit into them.
Why the hell would they... Where the hell do they think I am? Okay, let's think logically for a second. I went from Scarab...
Tell me if there's a certain amount of duration you'd like to wait. Otherwise, after a certain amount of time, I'll just say a minute passes.
Give me 1 second to think here, because
Yeah.
If I was here and they said 5, 6, no, it doesn't make sense either. I'll send the broom back to go knock on the door 5 times, wait like 4 seconds, and then knock a 5th time, or knock a 6th time, the extra time, like what they did to me, but back. Hopefully they understand that means I'm confused.
Okay. You wait for a little while, another minute passes by. As you do, Saka, you hear knocking back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by a pronounced pause, and 1 knock.
So it's like he wants confirmation.
Maybe he has no idea what 5-1 means.
I mean, do
Okay,
we want to do
how,
a diagonal down and then the opposite up to try to get the idea?
Maybe, yeah, try 6-2.
I will do like 5-1, 6-2.
I know, so I
7,
think
3,
I think
8,
I think doing that is gonna be like, that sounds even more confusing. I think just do 6-2.
Okay.
Okay, and just that?
Yeah.
Okay. In short order, you receive some knocks back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Followed by a pause, and then 2.
What the what is wrong with these people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2? So they did 5, and then 6, and then they did 6, and then 2.
No, it was 5 and 1, and then 6 and 2.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I meant like, I'm just adding them together in my head, my bad. Okay, so 6 and 2 would mean that I'm going to the foot next, if they're making that 8. I'll just do this, I'll send it back right away, just have the broom bonk on the door 8 times.
Okay.
Could like scratch with like an increasing pitch and then a decreasing pitch.
No, I don't. Hello, Aqua.
You hear some knocks back on that door. 8 knocks back.
I guess we do 9.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, like 9 knocks. I don't know any other way to communicate.
9
Central.
knocks with no pause.
Okay, 9 knocks, no pause, got it. Be right back. In short order after you do so, you receive 9 knocks back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 knocks.
What the fuck?
There's no pause between any of the 9.
What the fuck? I wonder if it's been adding knocks to it. Okay. 9 knocks back. Huh. So, if it was 5 and then another 1, if you add 1 to both those, that's 6 and 2. Or if you remove 1 from both of them, it would have been. Huh. So 9 would be back to the vulture if you just loop, but why would they knock 9 times? They just knock once. I'm gonna knock, I'm gonna knock 8 times again.
Okay. A short pause, and you hear 8 knocks back.
Pete with 9. Like, that set in. I think we set in 9 because if he's thinking
Aqua,
that there's
is there
some
a
combination
way?
to it.
Is there a way?
Sorry, I was gonna say, is there a way to just knock 0?
That would be nothing, but he has no way of knowing
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah,
if 9 again seems like our best option.
I think 9 again. Like, I think that's the only way to show
we
that
need
we
to
don't.
get him across that it's no direction.
Yeah,
But
it's
what?
that there. It's not on the scale that we have set up because we were stupid and have no foresight.
Yeah, we
9
didn't think
is
about.
not on that scale. Just
We
do
didn't
9.
think about the 3D.
Just commit to 9.
Okay. Then, if you're committing to 9, I'll go relay it. You hear 9 knocks back with no pause between.
Alright, in that case, I'll knock 9 times on the door.
In quick order right after, you hear 9 knocks back on the door.
I don't know what that means. 9 knocks. Repeat 9 knocks. See what he does.
Just over and over?
Yeah, just repeat. See what he does. 9 knocks.
Okay. You hear 9 knocks. A short while after, you hear 9 knocks. A short while after, you hear 9 knocks.
Why are they knocking 9 times? Who the hell knocks 9 times? And why would they knock 9 times and I knock 8 times?
You hear 9 knocks.
I'm gonna do one more test. I'm gonna knock once on the door.
Okay. You hear 1 single knock on the door.
9 knocks. 9
Okay.
knocks.
I keep saying there's almost no response to this. It's just 9 knocks, 9 knocks, 9 knocks.
What the fuck? Why would okay, hold on. Let's think for 1 second here. Why would they knock 9 fucking times? And the first time they did 5 plus 1 and 6 2. I'll step on tile 8.
So toward the foot?
Yeah.
You step over toward the foot.
Oh god.
A flurry of locusts
Yeah.
begin to accelerate from all 4 of them and begin to consume the area about. It stings in every direction as these insects are supernaturally enhanced and every single one of their stings hurts so much. Make a constitution saving throw into GM layer.
Yeah, don't worry, I'd already switched to whisper rolls. Oh, that's without the aura of protection. And could I give myself 4d4 on that because of
Yes,
what I
go
said
for it.
earlier about how it's gonna be in there. GM roll. So that is a 41.
Okay, give me a moment.
Why are they knocking 9 times?
Give me a
I
moment.
see.
I'm about
see.
to
I've solved it. I've solved it.
You take 36 damage as the insect plague returns back over to it. Are you just standing on the foot, or are you doing something else? You notice that the foot presses back upward. It is no longer depressed.
Does the arrow stay depressed?
Huh? We're calling it a brand. The brand returns back to being depressed.
Okay, in that case, I'll go back to the brand.
Okay, you go back to the brand.
Since it's still depressed.
Yep.
And
You
sorry,
notice that.
You said 36 damage?
Yes, 36.
Okay, I'm dumb and can't do basic math. Give me a second while I... Okay, got it.
What would you do?
Okay, I'm gonna go onto my broom of flying and just have the brand depress.
Yep, it presses back upward after you leave it. Nothing happens.
And then I will go and step back onto it.
You step back onto it.
Right.
9 knocks, 9 knocks, 9 knocks, 9 knocks. And after what seems like way too many minutes, about 2 or 3 minutes, finally you notice the brand is beginning to rotate.
Oh shit, you figured it out? What does it say?
The next one that seems to appear is... My god, it is... It's still rotating. Hold on. Still rotating.
Are you rolling dice for this?
It's still rotating. Very, 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 very slowly, the medallion is rotating. You wait for the next symbol. You're still waiting.
I think he's
A
just
minute.
literally rolling dice.
A minute passes by and the medallion is still rotating.
I'm gonna poke my head in.
Oh, you poke your head in? You see that all of what... you see them stepping... And you see a visage of them, actually. They step onto the foot, and a swarm of locusts begins biting away at them as they start swatting away at, everything that is there. As they return back over to the brand there, you see them looking at the ground and getting some inspiration that you see on their face as they leap onto their broom of flying and then fall back down onto the brand.
Okay.
And then the image blacks out.
Okay, so like I think this is intentionally taking a while because like it's supposed to like encourage like him to get himself killed instead of waiting for the answer, right? So, like we should just do nothing until we get an actual answer we can send and hope he agrees to do nothing until we send something.
How many minutes are you willing to wait?
10 minutes.
Or however long it fucking takes for that thing, I guess.
How long
Okay.
does it seem like it'll take to spin?
It's still
What is
spinning.
the approximate? What is the approximate?
You give me the angular velocity. Come on.
Yeah.
Given the angular
actually, we'll do
velocity,
the math.
given the angular velocity, it should be impossible for it that like to not have made a full revolution, and yet,
And it's not on any symbol at all right now.
no, it's still spinning.
So like either our answer button is broken and we have to go on.
No. So look, we went here, which means foot read is what I think. I mean, those are the remaining two symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there are 8 symbols.
Technically, we did brand twice, so I don't know if that's a reliable.
Right, I think that was just a Sarek trying to trip us up. Like I personally think it's foot read. But yeah, I mean, you obviously
well,
you're right.
Could it be?
I mean, obviously you're right that there's no way to really tell, given that it's somehow still spinning.
A minute goes.
Fuck it, let's do foot read.
Well, wait, hang on. Is there any...
Okay, Aqua, does it seem like it clocked in like the 2 brands?
Yeah, every time it spun to one, it always like locked in very audibly and very visibly.
Okay.
And now it's just like not.
It's just spinning still. Slowly, but it is.
And it never like we can't see any symbols at all in it.
It's like you can only see one at a time. Like imagine, like you know, like you ever done those little like, you know how like there are those toys where you can like spin the thing and one symbol appears on it.
Yeah. Like I imagine it's like 8 symbols in a line, and it just spins between them, right?
Yes. So it's taking a long time to seemingly reach the next symbol.
So like while it's spinning, like there is like a symbols like they're like in vision, like as they're slowly spinning, right?
No, that's completely blank. On that, you can tell that there's like the.
There goes my idea then.
Wait, so it's completely blank, as in it has not rotated enough to reach the next symbol, or all
Correct.
the symbols are gone.
It has not rotated enough to reach the next symbol.
Could we try rotating it some?
Like with your fingers or something.
Maybe like it needs like
Or
some
mage-hand.
manual rotation. Maybe at
Give it
least
a
we
little
could
bit
try
of-
speeding it up.
Give it a little WD-40.
All right.
Yeah, I
You may go
guess.
ahead.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is like put a couple of grains of sand.
That
And-
sounds like it would make it worse.
No, just like a couple to make it just like spin a little bit faster.
Spin, spin, spin. I'll go in and form. You wait. A minute passes by and you hear not any knocks. Another minute passes by and you hear not any knocks.
I'm gonna try something.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna step anywhere, but I'm going to let's see, what do I want to poke through there? What do I have that'd be useful? I'm gonna just poke my immovable rods don't cost that much, right? They're like $500. I'm gonna gently poke my immovable rod into one of the little voids.
You do. It seems to fit.
But nothing like grabs it from the other side, or it doesn't like bonk into something that feels kind of squishy or fleshy. Because I'm assuming
does
that
not.
Keon's face is there.
No, it does not.
Okay, I'll pull it back out in that case.
That part of the rod you place in is completely gone.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's pretty much unusable at that point.
Yeah, it's more of an unusable rod now.
I'll just toss the rest in there.
After 2 minutes, do you do anything, or are you waiting?
I will continue to wait for a second.
How long are you willing to wait for?
Let's give them another minute and a half. Let's get funky with it.
Alright. It's still spinning after about 3 minutes, but you're beginning to see that it, like, the color is beginning to change gradually as if it's reaching the end.
I guess we wait for it to reach the end, I guess.
No? 3 minutes.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Aqua, did it seem like he understood?
I don't think we really...
I
We
don't
can't
know how
really
to answer
tell
that
from out
question.
here.
No, I mean, like, did it seem like he understood what 9 meant, or did he just go back based on a mistake?
Well, given that I saw him make the mistake and he went back and then he was on the room of flying, it seemed like he made the mistake and then figured it out.
Okay,
So,
well, it looks like this is... As long as he gives us another, like, minute, maybe, it will...
Hey, I think this is literally just like Serac giving whoever's in here a chance to hang themselves.
Oh.
Yeah,
fantastic.
hopefully he will wait.
And I'm gonna assume if I poke my head in again, I don't see anything new.
Like, a Serac is going to be playing dirty. He does want us all to die so we can eat our souls. Just as
Yeah, of
noticed in
course.
the letter.
Yeah, there's no real way. And I mean, like, yeah.
So,
Hold on, I really gotta be nice.
I have a question.
Yes.
Who here was actually planning to grab Ijin?
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is I want Unk because I have Unk's walking stick.
Do you?
Yes.
And take Unk.
Well, but last time I tried
that's
last
right.
session
That's
and it
right.
didn't
You
work.
tried. Yeah, that's right. Well, that sucks to be you then.
I wonder.
I mean, again, we
No.
don't know what the cool.
I'm not
cool
gonna
event
like
is.
use one of my 5th level spell slots on him. Maybe.
Are you gonna try
Wait,
and
do I
remove
even
your
have
fifth
the
level?
spell good and evil on? Or just prepared? I don't know. I'm
Well,
not at my
I'll be
computer.
right back. Hello, have you returned? Hello, are you back? Please hold. They are still ping.
Wait, before you go.
Yes. Sorry,
Well-
miss quick.
I thought he was actually just
I
going
miss
to
quick.
fucking meme you.
I want to try, like, making noise here and seeing if I hear anything back.
Okay.
I
It
don't-
makes
Do we
a
want
noise.
to confuse him though?
Well, no, I just want to, like, make some noise that isn't like a knock or a specific order. And maybe if he hears something and he makes noise back, we can figure out another way of communicating.
Okay, they're back. You make some noise. That is not knock. Alright. You wait another minute and a half and nothing changes. You
Bro,
hear no knocking.
They forget how to talk? I'll knock on the door 9 times.
Okay. The spinning is near its end, and you hear 9 knocks from the door.
I want to knock Crab Rain.
Let's knock 9 times because I think that's I think he's basically trying to tell us, like, hey,
he's asking if he needs to jump in place again with a 9. Do not answer with
I
9
don't-
because that's
I
the
I'm
don't-
thing.
pretty sure he is just saying you dare. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what he means.
Can we make a
because-
sound that's not a knock to show that we're there instead of knocks?
Can
Like
we
scratch maybe, or
I like the idea of doing knocks and 2 to the tune of Crab Rave. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
can we do that?
I mean, no one's there to stop you if you were trying to wanted to. But I
Yeah,
do think
I
that
am
at this point we don't want to confuse him into doing like something
I-
rash
I-
while we wait for the thing.
I do agree. We need to convey like waiting. Is Saga smart enough to knock to the tune of Crab Rave?
Yes.
Okay. I will go ahead and let them know.
Oh boy.
You get a response back fairly quickly after your 9 knocks, as you hear in a knock tune, knock, 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 to the tune of Crab Rave. About 30 seconds pass by when something happens.
Yeah,
After
waiting to see
30
what
seconds
we
of
do.
crab raving, knocking, you see that the medallion, like, rapidly locks into place. And it seems like it has reached the end. There is a foot.
But so
Okay,
I'll knock
So-
5?
no 8.
No. Yeah, 8. I'll knock 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
so pause the Crab Rave for like 5 seconds and then knock 8.
And then go back to Crab Rave.
After 30 seconds of knocking crabs, there's a pause, and an 8 distinct knocks.
I'll go to the foot.
Okay, you go to the foot. When something begins to happen,
Uh-oh.
the door opens up as you see Oliver standing there on the foot, and
I knew Crab Rave was
the lid of the sarcophagus slides open.
Crab Rave was the answer the whole time.
Sorry, Jake.
we tried to fucking get the idea across
Okay.
in multiple ways. We
Yeah, so
tried.
Jake,
That was
Jake,
the
what we were trying to
problem.
do is 5-1 was like,
Yeah,
5
I
is down and 1 is up.
I realized that, but the problem was when earlier
and
you guys
2.
said said 6. I paused for a second to think of because I was like, why do they want me to go with that one? Because I was like, that was the only one that made no sense to me. Then you knocked a 7th time after that. I was like, wait, are they adding now?
No, we're not. We weren't adding.
so-
We're trying to say, like, opposite, you know? Like, of
Okay, so
6
Jake,
of
what
Down,
happened?
up,
So listen,
bottom
Jake,
left,
what
top
happened is
right.
when you were here, we weren't sure whether to go here or here because all we saw was a scarab, and so I said I'm gonna ask the magic 8 ball, and the magic 8 ball said here, and so that means obviously we told you to go here.
See,
And
I
then-
was like,
Mark's
the
magic
two,
8
that,
ball.
the two that made sense to me were here and here.
Wait, why didn't this one make sense?
Because I just felt like this one had less options to go to from there. It's like,
Well,
here's-
because look, if it's like this, if you go here, the only other option from here is here and here, and then there's no new
Nah, you can
symbol
go,
that was here.
you can go, like, so. Because there's a foot under this guy, so you can go like this and hit all of them.
I'm not gonna lie, Jake. This was all the 3 of them. I
shit.
didn't input on anything except for the Crab Rave. The Crab Rave was
Base.
my idea.
Question
Like-
was for the to get the idea of jump in place across, was 5 pause 1 better or was 9 better for that?
9 was better, because you guys said 5 pause 1, then 6 pause 2, and then 9, and I was like, what, is it like, are they like, is like the door now fucking with me and adding shit? That's why I
I
knocked
mean-
8 times a million times to see if it was like,
That's
I mean,
why.
you're-
That's why. That's
just
why
wanted
we
you to
committed
knock-
to just.
We were just trying to get the idea of the same spot you're in again.
Yeah, because we were thinking, like we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 surely has to be here, right? Like that was the only place 9 made sense.
yeah. My problem was, I'm just like, alright, hopefully if I knock 8 times a bunch on the door with, because I just, by the way, I was just sending my broom to go ram into the door.
We were wondered how you were doing that.
Yeah, I just made the broom to go bonk against the door.
Yeah, so I poked my head and I saw you step on the foot and get eaten by locusts.
Oh, you did see that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did see
That
that.
was the only time we actually saw what was happening in there. The rest, it was
So-
just
Oh,
yellow
is that, why you guys
either-
were, is that why you guys were confused? You didn't know where I was?
No,
We
that
did
was the only
not
time we
know.
saw you. Every other time I poked my head in, it was either Asterix staring into my soul or it was the yellow banner guy.
Oh. Yeah, also I tried to poke your eye out.
What?
When I was standing here, I was next to the void, so I tried to jam the immovable rod through one of them to see what happened.
What happened?
It's gone now.
Oh, good job. Nice.
Wait, they're
Nice.
like 500 gold. It's fine.
Well, the traps are down, right?
Yes. You notice that all of the symbols are now all depressed at once, and
By
the
the
lid of
way-
the sarcophagus opens.
The locusts were not that tanky. That guy's just a bitch. They did 36 damage.
Really?
nice.
Wow.
Admittedly, I made my save, but good old rolling a 41.
So I believe Saga said that she wanted to grab Ejin.
Yeah, I'll
Feel
grab
free.
him.
Bongo and I
Wait,
are
you did?
great friends.
Yeah, I said I was gonna grab him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You look over inside of the sarcophagus here, and this is what you see. I just realized what it says. That Ning Ning says. Because obviously, Bruno, you haven't seen enough. It's like as soon as they see the dead person there, hey, you should check if they have any money.
I will check if they have any money.
They have 1 gold piece.
Nice.
W, huge W.
Nice, nice, nice.
I mean, it's not the amounts of the shiny, it's the shiny, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna start polishing that 1 gold piece.
You look over inside of the sarcophagus, and there you see the fragile bones of Amaraj, the animal of Ejin.
It's the horned rabbit.
Yep. You notice that its horn is a little shinier than the rest, having encompassed much less decay than the rest of the skeleton.
I guess the horn is their object. Unless you said something obvious and I missed it.
No, I said the horn.
Okay.
So is Saga grabbing it or should Keon grab it?
How about you grab these?
Well, I did say I was going to, but if you want it, I don't
I don't
mind.
care.
Mark, do you want it?
I don't think Ejin would be particularly helpful, like Wiz said, but
Yeah, like
I do think the
the
character trait is probably going to be more fitting for Keon than Saga.
Well, that's kind of why I wanted him, because I thought that his trait would be kind of more aggressive, and I feel like that would benefit me.
I feel like his traits is going to be much more loony.
Well,
Lol, I'm chaotic
it's up
neutral,
to-
lol.
It's up to you. I am
Hold
chaotic
on.
neutral, so
Let's let God decide.
no. Let's
Roll it.
Alright,
Roll it.
decide,
Roll it.
Mark.
I actually no, I win.
Nice.
I win.
feel-
I win.
I
Like
feel like-
you
well, what if
can't
she
Nice.
rolls
roll.
What if she rolls 1 too?
I win.
I feel
But
like
you did
chaotic...
roll a 69, so I feel like you should take it.
I feel like chaotic neutral is just like raw.
I am
I'm
chaotic
so
neutral.
random. Like
Nah, chaotic neutral's
really?
Pog.
Chaotic neutral's definitely a lot more
You're
pog
thinking-
than that.
You're thinking of chaotic stupid.
There's a difference.
I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
of course.
everybody
Okay.
wants to be chaotic neutral because they don't want to be they don't want to be lawful. They either want to be neutral or chaotic neutral.
I'll
I
grab it, Aqua.
Oh.
I have nothing against neutral or lawful. It's just like that's what my character is. But I think that Mark should take it because he rolled a 69 and what's more chaotic than that? Like, come on.
Yeah, Aqua, I'll grab the horn.
Yeah, alright, give me just 1 second.
You get possessed by a Sararak.
Yeah, Jake. One time when I poked my head in through the jackal, a Sherrick was here just looking. His eyes were like 2 inches away from me. He was just staring at me.
That's
Aqua
Pog.
said I couldn't see into the room because he was so close.
That's Pog of him. I was wondering why you guys were taking so long. I'm like, alright, I figured out the one. I figured it out after a step. I stepped and I was like, alright, I guess I'll just step onto the foot. And as soon as I said it, I was like, oh no, I was supposed to stay in place and like jump or something. But I'd already
Oh
said
yeah,
it. So I
we
was
forgot
like,
to mention, for the last one, it was literally taking its damn time to give us the next answer.
Yeah, it took like 5
yeah.
minutes.
So like we
Literally
were
couldn't
literally
do
waiting
anything.
and trying to give like the indication that you should wait also. But it's hard to give that with the communication system we had.
well, I wasn't random leaping around anyway.
Yeah, I know, but like, what if you decided to be like, okay, well, I know it's the foot. Let's go to the foot or something, you know? Like
I
that's
mean, after
how
enough
Sarah
time, I
is getting
would've.
people.
To
Yeah,
be, to be clear, after
So
enough
Crab
time.
Rave did get the idea across at waiting music.
Not really. I just
Honestly, Crab Rave just stalled long enough to confuse you long enough for it to sit in place.
All right. John, you touch the horn. Streamers of light emanate from the tip of the horn. As they swirl around you, they form into a spectral rabbit with a single horn on its brow. A female voice whispers, "Quick, quick, let me in. We must stop Asarak."
Okay. First though, I'm gonna see how good I would be at preventing it, but I'll still fail it anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be pretty good at it. But yeah, I'll fail it anyway.
Nice.
I mean, I think it's a higher DC than that.
I mean, fair enough, maybe.
I got D4s ready.
True.
Okay, give me just a moment. I'm just checking one thing.
I'm just glad
Alright,
the locust.
as the spirit of Ijin enters in, you receive the following.
I like what it says.
Oh, that says Kubidon because I copied and pasted. Nice.
L.
Nice!
I never stick to a plan. This is actually
A hindrance?
no, not bad. I mean, that seems pretty accurate, actually.
Oh, that's actually Ijin, not Ijin.
Oh,
Whatever.
Ijin.
We should say, you know
We're
what?
calling it
No.
Ijin. It's
Yeah,
Ijin.
hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
what
on.
is he? What is he? An Apple product? Come on.
Nice.
There we go, Ijin.
I
Dexterity
told you
becomes
Ijin was
30.
gonna be a hindrance.
30 dexterity is not a hindrance.
I mean, I never stick to a plan is, like when we do a lot of planning.
That's fine.
Wait, that would have been perfect because Saga likes to go off on her own anyways.
Yeah,
Do we
I
need-
He already
think
has
I
that
don't
flaw.
know if it's-
He already has that flaw IRL, so like,
Yeah. I feel like this would have fit me a lot more.
I don't know.
What
I
is
feel
You're
like
the one who
that's
managed to
all-
let me out.
now?
My AC.
So now we're out. What's your plan? Where are we going?
Hang on, let me see. Where are we going? Are we going to the circle room next?
I don't know what's.
I'm gonna-
can't
I'm
figure
gonna
out how
make-
to follow
I know-
plans, so.
That's true. I'm gonna make small talk with Ijin as everyone else decides.
This is the fastest small talk of your life.
It's a good thing I'm good at talking.
Oh my god, you should really learn Gift of Gab.
Alright, so my AC
Yeah.
went up by 2 because I had 26 dex and now I have 30.
Oh, that means you
Oh,
have
so
more
what are
points.
you
Alright.
boosting by 6 then?
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Wisdom for better wisdom saves? Or charisma saves, I guess. Or con would be nice.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was thinking just going con. I could just have 20 con.
Oh god.
Oh, I forgot. The mirror what I had intended. Kubazon that you always succeed on grapple checks.
So I am the grabby person now.
That would have been perfect if Aster was still alive.
Did he need always succeed on those?
Need? No, but like, you know.
Hey Aqua.
Yes.
So given that I have always succeed on acrobatics checks, does the plus 10 add anything else to that?
Added somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Similar to how your dexterity kind of got, moved
Right,
elsewhere, you
right.
get some plus 10 to something else.
Okay. Alright, well, given that I no longer know how to make plans, I'll let you guys decide while I'm figuring this out.
No, you know how to make them, you just don't stick to them. So
Do
like you could
Hey,
could
look.
create the plan for us, but then you're not gonna follow it.
Look, it's a Omni Jordan. I had it like just laying in the wings because I thought Jordan was opening the
But
door.
what if your plan is to not stick to to the plan, and therefore you cannot follow that plan because that would be sticking to the plan?
True.
Alright, so yeah, let's go to that room.
Really
what I
Get
do
is
it
just-
in.
Give myself intelligence so I have better spells.
How would you like to get into the that room?
Which room?
You said you were going to the room with all the circles, right?
I don't know who said that. If someone said that.
Multiple people said that.
These nuts.
Wait, what was the
Yeah,
wait?
I'm
What
good
was stopping us from getting to that room?
How?
Well, how did we get there the first time? I genuinely don't remember.
You arrived over here next to this
there's
statue.
Wall of
But
force,
that-
right?
Yeah, there's no way
Yes.
in through there.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Which means we have to figure out how to get to this entrance, presumably, or to these stairs.
Yeah, then I guess that means we need to figure out more about this thing.
Or like
Yes.
we could try cheating through here if we wanted.
We don't want to cheat,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, he seemed like he was very against that side.
Yeah, but cheating is...
I don't know if we want to make him unhappy.
Yeah, I
Like-
think cheating gets hard punished in this.
Yeah, I agree. Like he's definitely an evil dude, but I think if you're following the rules, he's totally willing to watch you succeed, you know?
Which means the crawl space. Could you refresh
can
my
just-
memory, Aqua? What is this thing
Yes.
again?
Yes, let me refresh your memory on what was inside of there. Refresh your memory with an intelligence saving throw. No, I'm
I got you. Watch this. No, I rolled to GM. I got an 18 plus 8, if anyone was wondering.
nice. Ahead of you, the face of a snarling minotaur is etched into a sheet of iron that bisects the crawlway. Its eyes have been cut out, letting you see through the sheet, beyond which the tunnel continues onward.
I'm assuming the eyes are not glowing or anything like in the first floor, right?
No, they are not.
It doesn't look like a sheet of iron on the map. Looks like a statue.
You know what?
Chicken butt.
Oh wow.
I mean, you know, minotaurs are known for like what, button heads? Surely we just headbutt it and it like breaks or something.
I mean, my association with them is mazes.
Yeah, we already did one maze.
Why do you think this place is incapable of uncreativity?
Yeah. They've had like multiple millennia.
So,
Oh, guys, look. He's a sheet of iron. He'd be so weak to heat metal. Fuck.
True.
Are we
actually used
getting
heat
everyone over
metal.
here first?
Yeah, presumably we're waiting for
Jake,
people.
I actually used heat metal in
I'm so proud.
Curse of Strahd.
We both
It's-
did, yeah.
Oh
Although
my gosh.
John or the aliens is technically like poison metal or heat poison, whatever you want to call it.
Melt metal, I don't know.
And
No.
then Rose used meta magic to transmute it from fire to thunder. So I guess it was
Yes.
vibrate metal.
Okay, this
We
is a bunch
had
of
thunder.
fake heat meddling.
Well, they were iron golems, they're immune to fire.
There's
I see.
up here still.
Who do we want to send into the crawl space to try to figure shit out anyway?
I wanna go. I'm kidding, I don't wanna go.
Wow.
I feel like I only became what Ovalaka wanted me to be after he
Left.
left.
It's like when the
Hmm.
cool it's like when the cool mentor dies.
I mean, he'll take you
Yeah.
back eventually.
Baby, come back.
Aqua,
You
do
can
you
blame
know
it
like
on-
what the like time is on the summoning sickness, I guess? I don't fucking know what to call it.
We don't know that, I don't think.
Like, is it
Yeah,
an
it's not
hour?
clear.
Well, I mean, you spent an hour
Oh.
tuning, so it had to be at least more than an hour.
Yeah, it's been way more than an hour already. So if he was coming back, he'd be back by now. And I feel like any other time is like super random. So I just think that I should have tuned to a different one.
Unk's available, but I think Bruno wanted that because they're tuned to the walking stick.
Yeah, but I don't think that they can.
Nang Nang was being very possessive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that you can unattune like in the time frame that we have. So maybe I should take Unk just in case. Just for the sake of having one, you know?
Skillet robe is right there.
Can I at least try Unk again before you do that?
Sure. I'll take Ning Ning.
Right. You touch.
I'm gonna tell Nang Nang that I think Saga would be a better fit for her. I think she's
You're already mine.
No, sorry, I don't think Ning Ning wants out.
Nang Nang, if you don't get out, I'm gonna dump all of my money.
Wow.
It's your money, not mine.
Saga is
What about
very rich.
that one? What about that one gold coin that I've been polishing, the one you wanted me to take? I'll throw that into the pool of acid.
It's more about the principle of the thing.
I'll throw your staff into a pool of acid.
Do it.
I love
I
her.
mean, if you destroy her vessel, like, she might not be like forced back into it anymore.
Usually to trick your god back into the world, and oh god.
I don't think you should fuck with it, Nick. Just, you know.
I'm fucking angry, dude.
I don't have Dispel Evil and Good prepared anyway.
Alright, I'll take Unk. Unk.
You go ahead and touch Unk's stick. No, not stick. The cloak.
Yeah.
And you hear their soft. Hear their soft voice. Hey there. It was a little bit of time. They slowly move. Their spirit slowly moves towards you and possesses you.
What was Unk again? Like, what was his personality?
Unk is self-absorbed and indecisive.
Yeah, you can't make decisions, I think, is a flaw.
I think I'm one of those things, so that works. I'm self-absorbed.
And those benefits are pretty nice for you.
What are the benefits?
All of your ability scores become 20, you have advantage on all saving throws, you gain a +2 bonus to your saving throws.
Well, 20 if they weren't already higher.
No, it just lowers all the 20.
Yeah, it just lowers.
I mean, that's still a big boost to those strength and charisma saving throws.
Okay, wait, let me fix my sheet. What is it? All of my ability scores become 20, like, if they're higher, then they stay higher, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I don't want to lose, like, my
guys,
30.
New sleight of hand minimum just dropped. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I will never need anything that high.
+2 bonus to saving throws. That's not bad. Okay, so charisma is now 20. Pog. It was 12 before, so I'll take it. And intelligence is 20. And
Aqua, after all that time, Harry's back. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'd probably say like 2.
Okay.
2 hours for me.
+2 to all of my. I'm just gonna make a saving throw thing.
Can you make Harry big again?
Oh yeah.
He's big.
Big.
Okay, do you guys want to see what my saving throws are now?
Sure.
Alright.
You're still up in that corner in the map.
Dex. Con. Int. Wisdom. Charisma.
Incredible.
Now I'm gonna be even more annoying. Wait, is this something that changed? My wisdom was higher.
Then don't change it to 20.
I think it was 22.
While she's doing that, can we go through the Minotaur thing? While she's
I was waiting for her to be done.
Yes.
I hate
I'll
this
say,
place.
I think you and I will get along as long as you can keep up.
I can keep up.
By the time it took you to say that sentence, I could have probably circled this entire tomb.
Oh. That's okay.
Hunk is unimpressed.
Alright.
I'm just gonna sit it here so I can keep vision.
And there it is. There's a sheet of iron that bisects the crawlway. It almost seems like a guillotine of sorts.
Almost, huh?
I always thought it was pronounced guillotine.
No, it's
No.
French,
Guillotine.
so therefore it's pronounced dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, both sayings are wrong. Everyone knows it's Guillo time,
Shut up.
True.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
right?
Yeah,
He's such a
probably
good
will
one.
be. Probably will be in the next game.
Yeah.
I'm just
Will it?
Will of Time, which evolves into billionaire, you know?
Wait a minute.
I mean, I kind of want to just hit it, but I wonder if there's like a better idea than that.
Surely there's a better idea than I just want to hit it. Almost always there is. Very few times is that the solution. And when it is the solution, it's really funny, but it's probably not the solution.
Actually, I'll creep a little closer.
Oh, wait, hang on. Most important thing. I'm going to give Harry back the Resurrection Stone.
So the only one we haven't used yet, which probably doesn't relate to this, it probably relates to the one at the bottom, probably is like Right the Gods.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have a theory that one piece of the plaque is like a fake.
So one for each plaque is fake?
Yeah, so Into Darkness Ascend, I think, is a fake. Right the Gods, I think that's a fake.
And the Black Obelisk. I suppose the only one we didn't technically do something with In Darkness it hides. Because like the enemies opposed, one stands between them refers to the like needing the 9 cubes in the right order to open the door, right?
Yeah, and I don't
Don
think
the
we used
Mask or
the
be seen, we did.
Yeah, we
Speaking
used
of truth.
We did that, and then Keys on the Inside Only, we did that. So, yeah, I have a theory that there's one on each plaque that is irrelevant. Firing the Iron Scepter is twin, we've done that. The Mirror holds 12, we've done that. The other ones, I'm not sure.
The maze holds the key, like, is where we got, in Unk's room.
Anyway,
Like,
though,
we did
that's just a
kinda-
theory. It's not too important, but I don't think this relates to a
Speaking of those,
plaque. Is
actually, we
what
still
I'm
need
saying.
to do the. We still need to do the room where you bow to the nameless dude or whatever.
We'd rather not get Papazotl and give Valindra a possibility to fucking grit him.
I want all the voids.
Yeah, me too. I kind of want them all.
Oh my god, what if Mirage gets Papazotl?
Not Pokemon. Does Harry have one of them already?
Yeah, Harry has
Boa.
Boa.
Right.
So does anyone have any ideas that don't involve hitting this thing?
I was gonna just kind of give it a good old look-see over, see if there's any mechanical triggers.
Would you say
on
you're
it
going
that are
to
edible.
investigate?
Yeah, actually. funnily
That's
enough.
my
kind of
God.
a weird way of describing it. I don't know.
would
I don't know
love
why you would
to
describe it that way.
investigate it. Investigating
You
is my
investigate. This is
favorite.
clearly a mechanical contraption. It looks like it's probably geared to fall down when something passes under it.
Oh, I thought this was like in the way, rather than something on above us.
That's why there's like a guillotine. It's like,
Guillo time.
So can you buy another immovable rod and we just see if it just blocks it?
Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, oh, it was Fenrir that had 2 of those.
I have one, so you can have it.
Oh,
I used to
Um,
carry two. I used to carry
Aqua-
2 all the time.
if
Mm.
you get a chance, can you add the spells from one of the Elder to Harry's sheet?
Oh yeah, I can go.
I don't know if you still have the ability to drag and drop, but it would save me a fair amount of time.
I can do it.
We'll see.
So yeah, I guess we can
Alright.
put the immovable rod under it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
give it to.
Do you want me to be in the tunnel, or do you want me to not be in the tunnel?
I mean, it's up to you.
I will stay in the tunnel.
Based.
What's the worst that could happen?
I could think of a
Yeah,
few
baby.
things.
Alright. you go and stuff ye ol' immovable rod there.
Alright.
Locked in place.
Alright, what are we testing with? Oh, you're just...
I mean, I can stick something through. I was thinking about using the Ring of Inventory to buy a bag of tricks earlier. Maybe I can do that and just toss something fluffy through.
Oh god.
I love the bag of tricks. If you can get you should get the tan one because the apes are the best. The gray one, sorry. The apes are the best, 100%.
I mean, right now we want something that can actually squeeze through here.
Well, to be fair, the bag of tricks is a random animal, so it's not like you're gonna get to pick anyways. But yeah.
How much do these cost?
Like
350
gold. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. But you can only have one of them, so.
All of these have like big animals on it, honestly.
Yeah, they do.
Alright, well, I guess I'll use the Ring of Inventory to buy a tan one then.
Right. 10 bag of tricks.
Alright, let's toss something.
You chuck it into the guillotine like a Pokeball. It attempts to slice down, but the immovable rod is holding it firm in place.
I have an axe speak now.
Pog.
Nice. Probably just
Now we just
document where it's
Now we just need it to gain character levels.
I'm just saying, like, if you did want to.
Yeah, I will follow down the tunnel, by the way. I'll stay, we'll say, how far am I behind you here? Yeah, 15 feet behind you.
That's an awfully convenient number.
Yeah, I didn't want to move my token anymore.
You know, technically Bruno is a small, fluffy creature.
Yeah. Do you want to be tossed through a guillotine?
I've had worse ideas. But no.
I'm just gonna try to poke out and see what's around here.
Think about it this way. Ask yourself, would Saga do this? And if the answer is yes, probably don't do it.
I mean, I'm just looking around rather than just leaping out and immediately touching things.
Touchy, touchy.
Well, this is
Here's
good.
what you see.
What's with this here? Does this like end?
This actually links down like a step that leads down onto this one.
Oh, okay, so these two areas are linked. Can we see any, or rather, can Jordan see any further down there, or no?
Not from this angle.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'll just... My aura
Austin.
is showing up over here.
Oh my god, we can use it like radar.
Are you hopping down?
I am not hopping down, I'm trying to look.
Right.
Patches kicks you off the cliff. Fall
So
down.
it's not totally clear, but it looks like this is some kind of hatch that leads somewhere.
The hatch slinging slasher. Sorry.
Do you have it? Does anyone have a keen mind?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
What?
Based on exactly its
Sorry,
geometrical
something
position, it
around
surely must
here.
lead to right where this fellow is, like in that wherever it is in front.
Oh, okay.
That probably leads to where that strange thing was. No, the dude.
Do we want to meet it?
Well,
Probably
hang on,
not.
Akla. If I put
Yes.
stick mage hand down the hatch, can I like get the layout of the room?
Yeah, you get a layout of it. It feels kind of like it's almost cylindrical inside of nature. You feel around and you feel like there are multiple different openings that you might describe as little faces that are on the wall, with some kinds of openings that something could escape from.
Like
Um,
rats, like in the first floor room?
Rats.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We are the rats.
Can you like outline the room as I'm kind of using the hands to?
Sure, I can
Got
just
it.
let you see it at that point.
Okay. Oh my. Okay. Not what I had in mind.
Oh, so like we can't actually reach this guy this way. Like he's just there to activate a trap in here when we go in there, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
There
so.
seems to be a door as well inside of there. Over to your right, you also see that there's a small tunnel that leads over to the room with the circles.
If I go over there, can I mage hand? Is there something blocking me from mage handing down here? Does it seem like that something prevents that?
Nothing seems to stop it.
Would I be able to interact with a lever?
Yeah, it looks like it could be easily pulled.
What do you guys think?
Hold
Will I
the
pull the
lever,
lever?
Clark.
You're trying to make plans? What is this?
Yes.
Bro, I came over here and randomly stuck my mage hand through a tunnel. Should I pull the lever?
You could
Pull the
pull it. We
lever,
could try
Clark.
to just fly over to it, no?
That's lame. I want to pull the lever.
Fair
Right.
enough.
Wait, hang on. Jordan, can you step approximately like 5 feet closer to me? Thanks.
Oh, I have invisible handouts on my way.
Pull it, 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 pull it.
Pull the lever. Let's go.
Pull. You pull the lever, and you see that your mage hands disappear. From the entrance over here, what you see is kind of like what might be described as a hurricane level wind. Probably more intense, that is pushing downward. But you can't see into the rest of the room to know what else there is. And after just a few seconds, it stops and the lever returns back to its up position.
So, like, I imagine it's something that prevents you from flying.
Yeah, and
Tries
it's also
to.
what I imagine is you have to get from here to here in not that much time while traversing the heavy winds that you jump across here. So that probably
do
means
that.
Saga is the
Does
best
it
person to
say,
do that.
does any of
I
Saga's
could
monk
do
bullshit
that.
stop that?
Wait, sorry, what do you need to do?
What I think is you have to get like jump across here with high acrobatics and get across here before the winds stop.
Couldn't I just do it with Unk's walking stick?
I don't think you'd go fast enough with Unk's walking stick.
Doesn't he have like 190 base speed or something with Nang Nang?
Do you?
With Nang Nang,
Oh.
I have 130 speed.
How far across is this? Oh yeah, I guess you could. That's
You
fair.
could dash that.
You want me to
Yeah,
do
I
that?
suppose
can
you
do
could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Unk's walking stick makes a lot of sense for this.
Yeah, I agree.
that. Okay, yeah, I'll try going across.
Okay.
How
Wait,
far-
Aqua, wait, hang on. Before he does that, Aqua, when the winds stop, do my mage hands like return? Can they go through?
So you summon your mage hands again? Yes, your mage hands have returned. Also,
Okay,
this will
what
probably be the last trap before the session ends. So, yeah.
Sure. One thing I am worried about though about using Unk's walking stick is that if it is an anti-magic field, it might disable Unk's walking stick.
If you pull the lever again and reactivate the magic, we could try shooting cantrips in there and see if they fizzle if it is anti-magic.
True.
Sure.
You can try that.
Alright, you pull the lever as the hurricane force winds appear and your mage hands disappear. You send a firebolt, or a cold bolt rather, into the area, and it disappears as soon as it enters the proximity of the room.
So then it has to be Saga because Saga's got
Okay.
the acrobatics and the monk bullshit, which would not be disabled.
Yeah. Okay.
That's true.
I will back off.
I have this feature that basically lets me float.
You have
Falling is
a lot of features that do a lot of bullshit, yeah.
okay.
That's what we call it, monk bullshit.
I'm gonna play
Alright.
monk at some point.
Should I? Should I go?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Go on.
Aqua?
This is
What's the
decisive.
worst that could happen?
I
Okay.
could die.
Again.
Because two death fails and I died at once. But yeah.
Alright. You stand here and I'll pull the lever.
Oh, I guess
Okay.
I should describe this room a little bit in terms of what you see, huh?
You've
Alright,
never
what do you
been
see?
over
Right
on
here.
this side, no.
But yeah.
Two balconies face each other over a vast pit. Between the balconies hover 5 wooden platforms, each one a desk. A single torch burns above each balcony and easily illuminates the entire room. On the east balcony stands a rough-hewn, 15-foot tall statue of a hulking fiend with furled wings and clenched fists. Set into the wall on the west balcony is a rusty lever in the up position and a set of stairs that seemingly end at a dead end.
Well, that's clearly not a dead end because we've been on the other side.
Is there a reason that we
Okay.
only... Can we,
Yeah.
should I be on the balcony with her so I can, well, at least she's within 60 feet of me, give, leadership dice out?
I mean, it's up to you. Like,
The
we don't know
balcony
what other kind of effects are going to be on this room other than try to like push you down.
I think I should pull the lever.
Aqua, what kind
Yes.
of check do you want me to make?
If you're trying to do what?
Go through here by jumping on these.
That would be an athletics check.
Oh, not
Okay.
acrobatics?
No. My acrobatics would be for, like, being nimble about it, but these are fairly large platforms.
Yeah, okay. I thought, like, being nimble would be trying to counter the wind.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think acrobatics in my head makes a lot more sense, but
Are you proficient in athletics, at least?
I am not, but I am proficient in acrobatics.
You know what? Looking at it, sure, I'll allow either one.
Cause like, doesn't it make sense? Like, it's one of those like traps that's like, you know, step go kind of one. And I feel like with athletics, you would have to hold on to something or use.
Wait,
your
how
strength.
good is your acrobatics?
Pretty good.
Okay. I was thinking because Kion can make that in 6 seconds with double dashing. So like, if you don't want to risk it, I can always do it. Because Kion
Plus
has.
16, and I can.
I mean, the reason I'm saying that is because that's my capstone. So like.
Yes, so it's really up to
Yeah,
you.
16.
Dude.
Damn, I'm just rolling 69s today, huh?
Nice.
Nice. Wait, hold
To
on.
you.
Actually,
I feel like
we already had an acrobatics trap. Never mind, athletics.
Oh, that's fair, actually. Yeah, that's fair.
But that's the only thing it says on here, anyways. Athletics.
Well, who's got athletics and speed?
I've got athletics, but no speed.
What's your speed?
I got speed.
40.
Hmm.
Wait, do I have
Let
athletics?
me see something real quick. Where?
So there's a lot of different ways I can do this. Like the fact that I actually don't even need to step on them necessarily. I just have to be fast.
Well, clearing jumps is about athletics sometimes, so it's.
Yes,
I don't
but
know.
I could just like go into outer form and fly through this.
I think if you try to fly through the wind, you might need to make athletics checks anyway.
Yeah, I don't. If you're not proficient in athletics, I don't think you should. I think it'd be too risky
What
because
about with
we
freedom
don't know.
of movement?
We don't know all of the details of the
Freedom
problem.
of movement. Let me look up the wording on that real quick.
Yeah. Because I have freedom of movement active, so.
No, I don't think it would help.
I don't think it works here because
It's not difficult
supernatural.
terrain. It's not a spell or magical effect, and it's not trying to grapple you. So I don't think it would actually do anything.
If like I think like the best like comparison would be it's a continuous knockback that you're resisting. And I think your mountain stance only works when you're grounded.
Oh yes, I suppose I should tell you what you see down there. It's a pit that looks like it's easily 100 feet down.
I don't care about falling though.
I think there's a difference between falling and being forcibly slammed into the ground.
Honestly, if Harry wasn't so fucking thick, he could just use the Ring of Absolute Freedom and just move across, because I don't think Indian magic like disables artifacts, right?
I'm gonna Aqua, I'm gonna just kinda use my broom to go over to the balcony, okay?
Like from one side to the other?
No, like to the balcony, Saga-san.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
And I'm just gonna go up here because I'm curious about this thing that leads to supposedly nothing.
Yeah, investigating it quite thoroughly, it looks like another hidden door, but it's thoroughly locked. It doesn't look like there's any mechanisms here on this side that can unlock it.
Well, there is some kind of door here, but it is locked, and before you ask, I don't see a keyhole. Or any way to pick it.
Didn't I already investigate that earlier?
Jan will put away the thieves' tools and be like, "Damn."
Perhaps next time.
Perhaps next time.
So who has strength?
That's also a good mental image. You're like, the door is locked and you hear it jingling. Like,
We only have one strength character in this party.
Yeah. Does anyone have a way to give Jordan more speed? Like I have Long Strider, and that's a.
But the anti-magic field won't it just disable it anyways?
That's true. Yeah.
Like I also have haste, but like that doesn't really.
Yeah.
I think
Besides
I
Nick's
think
cannons up to huge, can we shoot him out of it?
I think we just have them go across and we see what happens. Because
Something I want to see is maybe it's not a timed issue. Maybe it stops working because it didn't sense anything alive in here.
that's what I was gonna say. I think we just have him go, and then we see how Joran fares and how it works while we watch.
How long did it stay active for anyway?
It just stayed active for a few seconds and then it stopped.
Like 6?
No, just a few, like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just. I think we just kind of sit back and watch.
I mean, like, is there even like a I'm just not sure if I can just like jump from here to here because like.
Oh, easily. What do you mean you can't jump from there to there?
No, I just mean in terms of like there being actual like room because it looks like a crawl space.
Kubazan forcibly makes you jump across. Boom! Let's go!
Right.
Are you ready?
Let's
Someone
fucking
gonna
go!
pull the lever.
I'll pull the lever.
I was made for this.
Alright.
Literally.
So,
Literally.
if the lever gets pulled, I will start
Wait,
the
isn't that like
jumping.
a Zach's? Isn't that Zach's
It's
quote?
Zach's pick quote.
Yeah. I was made for this.
Alright. As the winds push down, the rest of you on that platform are having trouble even standing upright because the wind's intensity is quite huge.
Even like on the stairs?
Yes, it encompasses the entire room.
I'm not gonna lie, if I noticed from when I was over here that the wind was pushing over here, I would have left the room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I
doing mountain stance, so.
It doesn't seem to be hurting you all about as you're standing there. It's just it's like uncomfortably trying to push you down. And Jordan, the platform is in front of you, and one thing that you notice now that you're in the room to check, the fist on this fiend statue unclenches, and in its place you see a crystal eye.
What color?
This one is. Let's spin the color roulette. Let's see. This one is purple. No, wait, we already used purple. This one is pink.
Really? So it's not a rainbow then?
Well, pink is a part of the rainbow, dude.
Roy G. Biv says no.
I don't care what Ragey Biv is. The rainbow has every color.
Except black.
Alright, well, let's try this 30-foot leap.
Alright, you leap!
Except for
You hear Kupilon making unnecessary grunting noises with each powerful leap. Make a athletics check.
black, white, and gray are not colors.
I don't have advantage on this, right?
No.
Okay.
Alright, and the force of your landing makes the disc like wobble slightly, but you maintain your ground. And as you leapt here, the wind has grown stronger still.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I've also realized that my leadership dice don't help ability checks, so good luck, champ.
Wait, hang on.
You do have access to the Shadow Talisman, I believe, for skill checks as well. It's 1d4.
Wait, why don't you have advantage on this?
I mean, it's not a strength save, right?
Oh, I thought the ring of whistle give you advantage on saves and checks.
Let me check.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
You do have 1d4 as well, though.
Here, I will do this. There you go.
Not disabled by the anti-magic field.
Is it being disabled?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. My bad.
You
Never mind.
you can try the 1d4 from Shadow Talisman.
I mean, I don't think I needed it for that leap. I'm curious if you're using your one free cast to check if it works.
I'll save it. In case we need it in the future. I doubt it'll work.
If you wanted to try, we should just
30-foot
cast like
leap.
guidance or something on him.
Hooah! Boom! Landing on the platform. Make the athletics check. You maintain and hold on firm. The wind keeps growing stronger and stronger. All up, but it's getting harder and harder to even stand upright.
Perhaps I shouldn't have stayed in this room.
Oh,
This
here we
is very
go.
pleasant.
30-foot leap.
Hooah! Boom.
I
Athletic
might have
check.
Oh wait, even if I did have a spell that would help with this, it probably wouldn't because of the anti-magic, right?
Yeah.
As far as we know.
You cleared it by only about a foot. Whoa. All right. You can hear punching sounds inside of your head, like you're shadowboxing. The wind picks up even further.
Oh, I'm getting close to the edge on this one, so the 30-foot jump would bring me here.
Yeah, that one is a little smaller, huh? It's only 15 feet.
And this one is the hell jump.
Okay. 2 more.
Alright. Oof.
Add 1d4. Maybe.
The wind is so strong at this point that you were unable to clear the entire distance.
Add the
As the
1d4.
wind
34. Can I not grab on the edge?
Just barely missed it. Careening down into the pit below with the wind accelerating your momentum absurdly fast down to the bottom there. You are smack face first and take this much bludgeoning damage.
I'm immune to fall damage.
You take half as much damage from this instead.
Like 100 d6
This
or some
floor,
bullshit.
this floor ignores
It's a
invisible
44.
damage.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't see my token anymore to do the math now.
see your character sheet now.
I mean, I've got a temp health to work with.
As you fall down and touch the floor, the wind stops and the fist clenches back once more.
It's 44, so that should be minus 6, minus 38.
You okay, buddy?
I've had worse. I must. Did the wind put me out?
If it's non-magical fire, then yes. Otherwise, no.
I mean, it's from a cantrip, so which is a magic spell. And the item that allows me to set things on fire is the dragon helm, which is a magic item.
You are not on fire when the anti-magic field is up. Otherwise, yes.
Okay. Do I see any pathways here?
No. Looking around, seems mostly like an empty floor.
Like this was a 160 drop, you said?
100 feet drop.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to ask someone with a fly speed to fucking get me then,
I'll
because
just
I don't have a way
I'll
out.
send you the
get a broom. Yeah.
We can come pick you up.
Alright. I'll just put myself up there then.
So wait, why didn't I go with flying?
What?
I mean, we're assuming that even if you just tried to fly across, it would still be an athletics check as you keep flying.
Your athletics is not great.
Is there? I mean, there's no non-magic way to boost my athletics here, is there?
I don't know. Now, see, what I also don't know is I don't know what's preventing you from just jumping across and then when you're over here, turning on when you're over here. But
I'm assuming it decides that's cheating, but we could be wrong.
yeah, I mean, I'm assuming there's some anti-cheating measure. I know what you could do. I could hand you the O-Ball. And you could ask the Great Magic O-Ball if this is the correct decision, in Fenval's honor.
I actually don't even remember how that thing works.
That
You just
thing.
ask it a question, and it gives you a +5
Thing!
if affirmative.
You're talking to an ancient entity far beyond your comprehension. You call it thing. Disappointing.
So yeah, I will hand you the O-Ball and tell you to handle it with great care.
Yes, I will. It did belong to Fenvald after all.
The legendary O-Ball is in your possession.
Old magic ogre. Is jumping across this during the wind the right course of action? And
Science points, yes.
so I do have a +5 on all of that now.
Yes.
Yes.
You feel empowered.
Magical
Alright.
Ball's done it again.
I don't think I have anything else that can actually help you though, I'm not sure.
Is there an ability modifier like thing on here?
I'm pretty sure there is one, yeah.
Oh yeah, skill modifier. I didn't have it active.
Yeah, we don't usually need it.
Usually, no. Alright. I'm just writing this in real quick. Like if y'all want to like pull the lever while I'm writing.
Pull the
I pull
lever.
the lever enough. Someone else can do it.
Crunk.
I'll pull the lever.
Yeah.
Pull.
Too fast, Rose.
I don't care.
Damn, alright.
I can feel the breeze moving through my hair once more.
No, you can't. Shut up.
Like, do either of us even have hair?
You audibly say out loud as you leap.
Yep.
Boom. These firsts are no challenge. Do not wait.
Yep. Don't mind me. I just keep closing and reopening and then moving and then closing and reopening. 30.
You don't have your
Boom.
popped out.
I mean, I do have it popped out, but I keep closing it, like minimizing it.
Hmm.
34 make that? I mean,
It's only the third one, so hopefully.
Yeah, it makes it.
34 Yeah, 34 is still pretty good.
I'm not used to having an actual athletics.
Boom. Okay, here's the hard one. It got us last time, but I'm feeling lucky.
Alright. And roll
Boom.
44.
And as you land on that platform, you see that the hand extends outward beyond the wall of force. Unclenching there is the eye, right there, ready for the taking. The wind is stronger than ever before at this point.
Oh, I only need to jump 20 feet to reach it this time. So it should be easier. 53.
Grab as you smash through the wall of force, as it shatters entirely.
Oh my.
Nice.
As you pick up the pink eye. The winds
Oh, that's
fail.
not a good sentence.
Yes,
Can we
it's contagious.
retroactively change the color?
No.
You've obtained pink eye for your troubles.
And as you do, as you look, and that wall of force is smashed. All but what, you look to your left and you see the mechanism rotating.
Oh,
And the door opens.
oh, cool. Hey, the door opened over here.
I'm just gonna be doing like the triumphant champion pose over here for a moment.
So does Coops on.
Alright. And then I'm assuming that there's no problem with jumping back.
No, it's easy.
Alright.
This poses no challenge.
Don't mind me just having issues there.
Did you say this poses no challenge or this pose is no challenge?
Poses. It's
Okay.
like the
I
act of
thought he was
returning.
like, normally spirits can't do poses, but he's like, nah, I can do this. It's easy.
They were posing also, but
I
you
mean,
can't see it.
like in my head, like as my stand.
Yeah.
As the door opens, you see that in front of you there is a room with a statue in it. You see a pit in the center. With your closing out con eventually, that you would see to your blind sight that there is another wall of force above this pit. And the last thing you can do before we end the session is take a look inside if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll go at least up to the door and just sort of peek around looking. Oh,
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I recognize that. That's the inevitable, right?
It is an inevitable, yes. And it sits there at the bottom of this pit. And underneath it, you can see that there is some kind of treasure. Not a sarcophagus, but some kind of treasure.
Oh, we
That
gotta
is
get
where-
that. That probably counts towards, like, the completion percent.
Hey, Aqua.
Yeah.
This over
Yes.
here looks like an eyeball. Is it an eyeball?
Would you like to look around that corner as well?
Wait, what?
Would you like to look around that corner as well? That is a corner.
Oh wait, what's a corner? Where did? Okay, I'm actually a little confused on the layout of this. How does you get from here to here?
It's just like it was a secret door and it opened when the puzzle was complete.
So if I'm up here, I can't see in it. I just look around a corner first.
No, you can see inside. I'm talking about here. See how there's a corner up there?
Oh, I'm not talking about that corner. I'm talking about this right here. It looks like an eyeball to me.
Yeah, a lot of these plants kind of look like they have distinct eyeball-like features on them.
Yeah, like we've mentioned how they look at us before.
Oh, okay, well, that sounds like a scam. But yeah, no, I will not be looking up there just yet. That sounds very silly.
I'm feeling strong. You should look around that corner.
Is this just you wanting
I
that
will
in
go.
before?
I'll go look around the corner.
Oh god.
Perhaps
another
we'll
door
find
there.
something to kill over there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, was that
Wongo.
Wongo?
That one was Wongo, yeah.
I thought
But
it was.
the original was
it was
Kupazon. That one's Wongo. She was telling Alip what as all this moving.
I
Here, look, I'll
guess
go
we
peek
can
around
go
the
look
corner.
together.
Yeah. Here.
It's a corner. Look, when have we ever had trouble looking around corners?
You
Yeah,
guys
the
might want to
mirror.
join us.
Here's what you see over
The
here.
mirror pretty sucked just for turning around a corner.
This
So
corner
again,
ends in a
Aqua and
large
Bruno should
door
probably join
with a
us.
round mirror set into its surface. There are multiple
No, I'm
indentations.
actually gonna run the other way. You guys, peace out. Bye.
It's just a mirror. What's the worst that could
No.
happen?
Didn't you remember last mirror?
Why do you think I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
things so
remember.
specifically?
I remember the fucking mirror. I'm gonna go over here, anywhere but the mirror, like literally anywhere else.
Did you enter the
Where's
stands
Melinda?
before we saw this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where is Valindra? I'm gonna go to her.
If it's cool with Aqua, I'll just hang out in said stands.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Looking at around the edges of the mirror, it seems that there are multiple indentations around it that look like they would perfectly fit a number of
Eyeballs?
eye-shaped crystals.
Oh
How
my
many?
God.
How many did you have again?
5.
6.
You joke, but 6.
It made the
You
most
think
sense.
There's one
that
right there.
the 6th is here?
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
It's Lucy in his picture. Look.
The
Yeah.
other obvious spot that we have not checked yet would be in here, but I'm very leery of this place.
Yeah, I mean we'll have to clear it at some point, but
Oh, does anyone have? We can have Valindra cast locate object.
Linger, find me an eyeball.
I mean,
she's
it
like,
would
holy
like
shit, there's a lot of them nearby.
like we show her like she's seen like one of the eyeballs. Like she got it specifically using locate object, right, in the maze.
That wasn't an eyeball. That was one of the keys from.
Oh, right. That's the.
that was the
different floor.
Minotaur key. Yeah.
I mean, we could show her the eyeballs and say use locate object on something like this, and then we put them in a bag of holding so that she doesn't find those instead of the other one we're missing.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming like
that's-
we're into session now.
Yes, that seems like a proper cliffhanger to end the session off on.
God.
Okay.
I'm not going in that room
Why?
because I don't like mirrors.
What's wrong with mirrors?
If we.
Long story, man.
You can see yourself inside them
If we do have to like fight
And
something, I would prefer
check.
that we were all here.
if your hair is fine.
This thing is spooky, by the way.
I'll say I'm sorry, but I died once because of a mirror, and I don't want.
I don't
Oh,
think you died because of the.
that's okay.
Thanks.